54. As you know, Puckett's has been in continuous operation for over 68 years, selling high-end quality brands to thousands of families throughout Middle Tennessee. Did you know we have a low price guarantee? If within 30 days of your purchase,
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you. Contact local agent Phil Marshall for your personal price plan today.
Quality care close to home. Livingston Regional Hospital.
Protecting the newest Overton County residents. Livingston Regional, named one of the state's best award winners for its work at reducing infant mortality. The BEST Award focuses on the importance of breastfeeding, early elective delivery reduction, and safe sleep for Tennessee babies.
Quality care close to home. Livingston Regional Hospital.
All right, and welcome to Darewood Vaughn Memorial Gymnasium here at Livingston Academy for the second round in the semifinals of the Overton County Middle School Tournament. We're going to have the Allens Hawks taking on the Rickman Bulldogs. Allens coming off, they're actually not coming off a game from the first round. They actually had the bye along with Rickman, so this is a first-round game technically for them, the first game they are able to play in this tournament due to the weather the other night. So we're going to get started with the national anthem, and we'll be right back. All right, and as the flag goes up to the rafters here, we're going to get underway, and they're probably going to announce the starting lineup for both teams. Last time these teams played, they played at Rickman Elementary, and Rickman came back and got them back after the first time. Allens absolutely basically swapped the floor with Rickman the first game, but the second game, Rickman, J.P. Miller come back scoring 35 points at Rickman's gym. They're wanting revenge on this one, Kobe. Yep, it's going to be a good one right here. They're going to announce starting lineup.
Tonight's away team is the Allens Hawks. Number 24, Hayden Ray.
Hayden Ray is going to be a starter for Coach Chris Stacy and the Hawks. Sorry, number 24, number 11, Aiden Ray. Number 3, Justin Stansberry, and number 35, Jackson Bowles. Then there'll be one more. Can't see there on the bench. It's going to be number 0, Sawyer Melton, will be the starting lineup for Allens. You know, they're not really that big of a team, but they can power the three-point shot very well. They can drive and get the fouls as well. Now for Rickman, David Matthews is going to put his son Heath Matthews out there on the starting lineup. I believe it's going to be number 15, J.P. Miller as well. Number 32, Dash Brown. Number 10, Ryder Kaufman. And number 12, Hudson Hauser will be the starters for David Matthew and Rickman. Like we said, Kobe, this is a big-time matchup. You know, the winner of this goes to the championship game in the county. It's a big matchup. Rickman won the county last year. Allens had some big wins, but I think this year is going to be a big-time matchup for this game because there's going to be some big, you know, things that instigate the game, make it very chippy.
Yes.
It's going to be J.P. Miller and Aiden Ray in the circles here, and the lead official is going to throw the ball in the air. And we're going to get underway here in Livingston Academy in this semifinal round in the Overton County Middle School tournament between Rickman and Allens. And Rickman's going to get the tip. And Hudson Hauser with a nice feed to number 10 there, Ryder Kaufman. Good shot by Kaufman there in the first half. Aiden Ray is going to bring it up between the circles here. Gets it over number 35, Bowles. Over to Stansberry in the corner. Good defense by Rickman, and Rickman's going to put some really good pressure defense here on Allens in this one. You know, they want this to be a high competitive and compelling game here tonight.
Up in the statement right here by Rickman.
Yeah. Allen's still trying to control the ball. Ray has it over to Aiden Ray. Over to Stansberry, gets it over to Melton. Up to Aiden Ray. Aiden Ray tries a three at the top of the key. No good. Bounce off the back iron, and a great rebound by number 15, J.P. Miller. He had 35 points the last time they played this game. We know this is going to be a very physical game. It's going to be a jump ball right there in front of the scorer's table. Like we said, it's going to be a very physical game, I think, on both sides of the ball. Offensive and defensive, both sides. It's going to be very physical, and I think the refs are going to let it be physical just because this game means a lot to these kids. Stansberry. Now Ray. Ray down to Aiden Ray with a mid-range jumper. Won't fall. Rickman's trying to grab the defensive rebounds, and they do. Miller controls it, and here comes Rickman. Kaufman running across the timeline. Now Miller over to Kaufman. Kaufman thought about the tree with a nice fake, goes in on his own, won't fall, and Aiden Ray grabs the rebound. It's going to be a little toss-up right there, and I believe there's going to be a foul on Rickman. Foul's going to be on number, I believe it was 32 Brown. That'll be his first foul, first team foul for Rickman. Aiden Ray over to Stansberry. Stansberry heavily guarded by Kaufman. Miller with the interception, and here comes Rickman pushing the pace very quickly with a nice feed to Matthews, and Rickman is up 4-0 here with the basket by Heath Matthews.
Rickman's making a statement here early on. This game, and
yeah,
going to have to step the game up, but they're doing a good job so far.
Mm-hmm. All right, Hayden Ray has it at the top of the key. Gives it over to Bowles, I believe, and he shot, and it's going to be a three-point shot. It's going to be fouled. He's going to have 3 shots at the free throw line. The foul is going to be on number 12, Hudson Hauser. That'll be his first foul, team's second foul for the Bulldogs. It'll send number 35, Jackson Bowles, to the free throw line and trying to get the Hawks on the board here. The first shot is no good. Rickman leads this one 4-0 so far. Bowles, shot is up. Shot is no good. He'll have one more shot, as that was a 3-point shot there, and he'll have a 3-point play, but he's missed the first 2 ones. So here's his third one. And is up, and it is good. Bowles cashes in on 1 out of 3 there on his free throws. And Allens gets a steal here. Allens pushing this tempo up some more, and there's going to be a foul on number 11, Heath Matthews. That'll be his first foul, team third foul for Rickman. Yeah, we said this would be a physical game. Allens is pushing the tempo up on the defensive end of the ball more, Kobe.
Yes, they sure are.
Aiden Ray's going to throw it into Hayden Ray. Now back over to Ray. Now Aiden Ray has it, working. Trying to get down low after number 0 there, Melton. Melton down to number 11, Ray. Finds Stansberry in the mid-range, and it's good. Jason Stansberry for 2. Yes, good shot by Stansberry, and it cuts the lead just now to 1 for the Bulldogs. Miller trying to take it in, gets it down low to Brown. Brown nearly stepped out of bounds, but Rickman's going to keep it, but not before it gets stolen by Allens. Melton's going to slow it down. Stacey's telling him to push it up the floor. Here comes Hayden Ray. Hayden Ray nearly loses his dribble. Gives over to Aiden Ray. Aiden Ray goes up, and it's good for Aiden Ray. Fun fact about this Allens team, they have no 8th graders on this team. So they're going to be returning a lot of players next year on this team. No 8th graders, returning everybody and gaining more as they pick up a few. Hudson Hauser shot's no good. Miller with a putback, and it's good. Yes, J.P. Miller was the X factor for Rickman in the last game they played. He had 35 points out of the 45 of Rickman scored. It's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to go back to Rickman.
Very important possession right here by Rickman. They need to get some points on this possession.
Trying to extend this lead past 3 points. Matthews on the full court press here by Chris Stacy and the Hawks. Hudson Hauser drives it down low, loses his dribble, and here comes Bowles pushing it quickly, finds Ray, and Ray goes up, and it's good. Aiden Ray for 2, and he's got 4 points tonight out of the 7 here for Allens as they take a 1-point lead over the Bulldogs. Miller gets it to Brown. Now Matthews. Matthews trying to work. Matthews goes inside with a nice possession there by Heath Matthews. Very nice possession there by the 7th grader, and he's got 4 points. Here comes Hayden Ray. Over to Aiden Ray. Now Hayden, very good 3-point shooter. The Bulldogs got to be careful not to leave him open too much. Thought about it. Off the back iron, rebounded by Rickman. Miller has it. Passes up by Kaufman. Kaufman goes up, and there's going to be a foul there on number 35, Jackson Bowles.
Up right here.
That'll be his first foul. I believe that'll be Allens' first team foul. Whoever's working the score table is not keeping the fouls, but it's all right. Number 10, Ryder Kaufman at the free throw line. He'll be shooting 2. Trying to extend this Rickman lead. First one is up and is no good. No subs from either team. Reese Huddleston did not play in the last game they played, but he is on the scorer's book as that second shot goes in. Reese Huddleston is on the scorer's book, but he did not play the last time these teams met up at Rickman. Aiden's going to go there talk to Coach Chris Stacy. They're going to set up this offense. Hayden Ray tries a 3. Nice defense there by Rickman as he draws the double. Now Bowles over to Melton. Now Hayden Ray driving the baseline. Tried to go up with a nice defense there by Rickman as Allens grabs the rebound, and Hayden Ray with a putback won't fall, and Hayden Ray nearly grabs the rebound, but Kaufman settles it in. This is a big defensive possession here for Allens. Down low to Miller. Miller with a nice 2. He's got 4 points. You know, Kobe, they can't let him get hot too much because if so, it's going to become a problem for Allens. Nearly intercepted there by Rickman. Rickman's playing great defense in this one. Matthews with the steal, and here comes the Bulldogs pushing quickly. Matthews puts it up and in. He's got 6 points for the Bulldogs, and he's the leading scorer. It's
This possession to take some of this momentum back.
Big time possession for the Hawks. Melton, and it's going to be a timeout, Chris Stacy, as he's not happy with his team. They've been losing the ball offensively, and I don't really know what to tell you there. You know, you got to pass the ball better. You got to have better rotations. But Rickman playing phenomenal defense here, Kobe.
Yeah, Rickman's came out red hot right here. They've been really physical, and I like to see that.
Yeah, they've had a really good run, which helped to push their lead 13-7 here at this Allens timeout. We'll be right back. All right, at the end of the Allens timeout, Rickman still holds the lead 13-7, 44.4 seconds to go in the first frame of this one. Hayden Ray is going to throw it in. Big time offensive possession for the Hawks, Kobe. With a nice pass down low, won't fall, and Rickman's going to grab the rebound. Allens had the look there. They had a great look, but he just couldn't capitalize. Sometimes that's just how it falls, but Rickman's going to get the ball after the jump ball there, as Hudson Hauser's going to throw it in on the baseline. Full.
For Allens to not allow a score, because if they score, we got an 8-point game. And
With a nice put in there by Dash Brown. Very nice. There's 25 seconds to go in the quarter. Rickman leads 15-7. Aiden Ray, they wanted to travel, and Rickman gets a steal. Here they come. The momentum is all to the Bulldogs. Here's Brown, goes in for and 1 as Dash Brown for 2. And there's going to be a foul on the Hawks. Foul's going to be on number 11, Aiden Ray. That'll be his first foul, team third foul. Let's see here. He's talking to Coach David Ledbetter. I wonder if he should be shooting. Not sure what happened there. Thought he got fouled on the shot. But they may have not called no foul there, but I have marked it down, but they're not keeping it on the clock. Not sure what happened there, but it's still 15-7. And
Going to try to give me a point right here for the end of the buzzer.
yeah, they're going to hold for 1 second. Aiden Ray from the top of the key, and it's no good. And great defensive pressure here by Rickman to enforce this lead, 15-7. Chris Stacy's pointing at the scoreboard, telling his team, say, hey, we got to do something about the defense here. Our offense has got to get better to compel against this defense. And we've got to play better defense as a team as well, especially better transition defense because they're coming down the floor. Allen's is struggling to keep up with Rickman. They're pushing the pace, and Allen's got to get comfortable with that speed.
Good opening statement here in this quarter by Rickman. Very impressed what they did. Allen's just got to come out better and more aggressive here in the second quarter.
Mm-hmm. Heath Matthews, he's got 6 points in this quarter. J.P. Miller's got 4. Dash Brown has 4. Ryder Kaufman has 3. A really good scoring spread by the Bulldogs. You look over at Allen's, Aiden Ray, he's got 4. Justin Stansberry has 2. And Jackson Bowles has 1. If I'm Allen's, you really want to get Hayden Ray really getting hot on that three-point shot because once he gets rolling, he can be automatic. When these two teams played in Allen's, he hit 3 three-pointers in a row. And Allen's was killing Rickman at the time. But it doesn't matter because if you're in a time like this and you need shots up and you need points, that's the guy you want to go to, especially if he's hot.
Very important quarter for Allen's here. They need to get cut into this lead as best as they can right here.
Mm-hmm. And with one interesting factor here, Reese Huddleston checks into the game for Allen's as Aiden Ray comes out. I believe this is Reese Huddleston's first game back. It's been a while since he has actually played a game, but we'll see how he fares in this highly competitive matchup. Aiden Ray try to get it into Melton. Melton nearly loses it. Now Ray. Ray looking, finds Melton. Over to Stansberry. Back over to Melton. Ray, they're going to double Ray. But see what I'm saying here, they're not trying to get him hot there. Rickman's playing good defense against Hayden Ray. They know if he gets going, it's going to be hard to cool him down. Reese with the shot, won't fall. And then Rickman grabs the rebound, and here comes the Bulldogs. Now Matthews. Now Hauser. Hauser tried to get it to Miller, but it's turned over, and here comes Allen's pushing the pace. Melton is going to back it out for the Hawks. Now Reese Huddleston tries to go in on his own. Finds Stansberry in the corner for a wide-open 3 off the front iron, and the Allens are going to trace down their own rebound. Hayden Ray tries a 3 off the back iron with a nice rebound there by number 35, Jackson Bowles, and there's going to be a foul on Rickman. Foul's going to be on number 15, J.P. Miller. That'll be his first foul, team's first foul in this quarter. Number 35, Jackson Bowl. He's 1 for 3 from the free throw line. He had 3 shots earlier. He missed 2, made the last as he misses this first time at the line here. The second shot is up, and it is good. This is a big defensive quarter here for Allen's, Kobe. They're really wanting to stop the ball and try to get some turnovers like they almost did right there. They got one earlier, and it's going to be a jump ball, and it's going to stay with go to Allen's. But just like this right here, it is Rickman's ball. But like I said, they're creating some havoc defensively here for Rickman on the offensive side of the ball. What did you like to see more from Allen's here?
I'd like to see Allen's play a little more aggressive here.
Mm-hmm.
If they can get this ball back, they need to go down and they need to cut into the side of the paint. I think that's where they're going to work best.
Mm-hmm. As that ball goes out of bounds and Allen's is going to have it back, they're going to have a chance here to cut into this lead. It's 15-8 in favor of the Bulldogs. Rickman hasn't scored in this quarter yet as the Bulldogs trying to get a defensive stop and get their first basket as Allen's still trying to capitalize off this little momentum they have here. Now Stansberry. Over to Melton, and it's kicked, and here comes Rickman. Matthews going to have it under control. It's nearly going out of bounds, but Allens might have it back, and I believe it might be out of bounds, but it's not. No whistle as Huddleston has the ball, and he's going to slow it down. Very crazy possession there, and here comes Bowles. Bowles tries a 3 off the front iron, and Miller's nearly grabbed the rebound. Like I said, Kobe, this has become a physical game. Players falling on the floor, people hitting each other, and no whistles are blown, but that's okay. That's how the refs want this game to go. They knew it was going to be a physical and competitive matchup, and this is what we've got so far. Hudson Hauser's going to throw it in front of the Rickman bench. With nice feed to Dash Brown, he might take a hit, and that's going to be a charging foul on number 32, Dash Brown. That'll be his second foul, and I believe that's going to be the team's second foul for this quarter. Nice take there by the Hawks. And here they come on the offensive side of the ball. Melt has it to Huddleston. Huddleston goes up, and he's going to be fouled by number 15, J.P. Miller. That'll be his second foul, and that's something we got to watch and keep an eye on. J.P. Miller already got 2 fouls early in the game, early in the second quarter. They're going to have to make sure he don't get in foul trouble, because if so, he can become a very valuable player on the offensive side of the ball.
This free throws right here for Allens is coming a little more and more important right here.
As he misses the front end of that one. As you said, these are important free throws here, especially building on momentum. The Hawks have picked up some momentum here, but they're looking to add some from these free throws. As he misses the first one and knocks in the second one, and it cuts the lead 9 to 15 in favor of the Bulldogs. Hauser's going to try to take it in himself, and he traveled. Tried to stop himself there, and he walked too many times. And Allens is going to get it back, but not before Rickman calls a timeout. Allens has some momentum here. They've scored 2 points since the half. Rickman has yet to score. What does Rickman need to do here, Kobe?
Rickman needs to pick up their pace a little bit and pace themselves. They're going to gun themselves out here. They need to make more smart shots and just keep their possessions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you like to see them more. They like to handle the ball a little bit better on the offensive side. And, they're kind of rushing things a little bit. They need to slow down. They've let the momentum of the first quarter fade into this in this quarter, and they've let it kind of overtake them as they've become, kind of chaotic with the ball. And Allens has definitely capitalized off this opportunity. They have scored 2 points, but it's better than Rickman not scoring any points. And so Allens is going to have the ball here, and they're going to see if they can capitalize on this momentum and see if they can possibly tie the game in these next few possessions or possibly even take the lead. 3 minutes and 55 seconds to go in this first half as Rickman leads 15-9 here in this first game of tonight at the Overton County Middle School Tournament. And they have Stansbury. Now Bowles, now Melton at the top of the key. Down low to Huddleston. Back out to number 3, Stansbury. He tries a 3, and it's good by number 3, Justin Stansbury. He has got 5 points, and that's the Hawks' first 3 of the night.
Down to 3.
We have a foul on the floor. Foul's going to be on the Hawks. Foul's going to be number 35, Jackson Bowles. That'll be his second foul. I believe that'll be team's first foul this half. As Rickman's going to be awarded the ball, and Aiden Ray is going to check in the game for number 35, Bowles, as he's got 2 fouls. This makes a little bit of a little mismatch here, and there's no foul call there. I figure they might have called a foul, but he did swat it clean as Rickman's going to have it back. It's going to be 12-15 still as the score, as Rickman and Heath Matthews is going to throw it in here for the Bulldogs. Matthews finds Hill. Now Matthews tries a 3 in the corner, and it's going to be short. Rickman grabs the rebound. Nice feed to Brown. Brown, no call. Allens wanted the call. They didn't get it as Dash Brown puts it in for 2. He's got 6 points, and it's 17-12 here in this one. In favor of Rickman, there's going to be a foul right there on number 10, I believe. Number 10, Ryder Kaufman. That'll be his first foul. Allens fans really wanted that call over there, but no whistle. Dash Brown was confused. He thought the whistle might have blown. He stopped, but they didn't get up in time to do it as he misses that shot, and I believe it's going to go to Rickman. To Allens. And now we've got Melton in the corner. The Huddleston. Huddleston throws it up. Won't fall. Ray grabs the rebound. There's going to be another foul on Rickman. Foul's going to be number 35. So number 32, Dash Brown. That'll be his third foul. And that's something we got to watch here, Kobe. He's tied for the leading scorer. He's going to have to watch his foul count here as number 43, Sims, checks into the game for him. You know, he's one of their leading scorers. They got to be careful for him not to get in foul trouble. Number 11, Aiden Ray at the free throw line shooting 2. And he cashes it on the first one. As he cuts the lead to 4.
Right there, right here. If they make this, they catch that lead into 3, and that's a one-possession game.
As he misses that one off the front iron. A nice board there by Rickman as Colton Hill brings it across and gets it over to Matthews. Matthews crosses the timeline, finds Kaufman. Now Sims tried to get it to Miller down low as they draw the double on Miller. Miller over to Hill. Hill finds Kaufman. Kaufman thought about the 3, fakes it, goes in for 2, won't fall as Rickman grabs the rebound. Miller with a mid-range jumper. Rims out as Huddleston grabs the rebound, and here comes the Hawks. It's 17-13 in favor of Rickman. Rickman's only scored 1 bucket in this quarter. Try to drive in, gets it out to Hayden Ray for 3, and it's good for Allens. Hayden Ray, you know, we said this earlier, you can't let him get hot, and now it's a 1-point game in favor of the Bulldogs. But like we said, you can't let him get hot, or he will beat you off the dribble there, and he will make you pay.
He sure will, and he made him pay right there.
Kaufman down to Miller. Now Sims with a nice move up to the basket. Rims out as Allens grabs the rebound, and here comes Stansberry for the Hawks. Finds Ray. No whistle. And I believe there's going to be a foul, number 31, Colton Hill, I believe. But let's see the signal from the official. Give it's going to be number 31, Colton Hill. That'll be his first foul. I believe that'll be team's 6th total foul. But they only go to 5 as he'll be at the free throw line. Aiden Ray. It's the
We'll have a
first one.
tie ball game here, 17-17 all.
All right, Aiden Ray. He'll be at the free throw line. Here we go. For Allens to take the lead here. They've had a nice momentum here in this quarter as he airballs that one. It's going to go the other way. Allens has the momentum in the second quarter as Rickman had it in the first quarter. Let's see who can take it here with 1:42 as we're about to go into the half, and it's going to be a foul on Allens. Number 0, Sawyer Melton. That'll be his first foul. As officials notice that he's not keeping up with the scoreboard fouls. As Colton Hill gets it into Baylor Barnes. Barnes finds Miller. Miller tries to go up, and it's good. J.P. Miller, he's got 6 points. He had 35 the last time these two faced off. Now Stansberry in the corner. Now Aiden Ray. Aiden Ray with a nice little spin move from the charity stripe, and it's good there by Aiden Ray. And it's 19 all here at Livingston Academy. Miller tries the mid-range, and it's up and it's good. J.P. Miller, and he's the leading scorer for Rickman. He's got 8 points. Rickman leads 21-19. Ray tried to get it over to Stansberry, but Rickman grabs the steal, and Baylor Barnes has it. And there is going to be a foul on number 13, Reese Huddleston. That'll be his first foul. As Colton Hill will throw it in for the Bulldogs. 21-19 in favor of the Bulldogs with 50 seconds to go in the half. Matthews over to Miller. Miller to Sims. Sims looking down low. Couldn't find anybody. Finds Miller. Miller no call with a nice little spin move there by J.P. Miller. He's got 10 points tonight as Rickman leads 23-19. 30 seconds to go in the half. Might have double dribbled. No call. Should be out of bounds on top of the goal, and it's going to go to Rickman. Winner of this one advances to the county championship game, and they will play the winner of Wilson and Hillham coming up. I believe that is our last game of the night. They get up to Miller. Miller loses it. Down low to Sims. Sims loses it. It's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to go back to Allens. 20 seconds to go. If I'm Allens here, I'm holding for one shot. And we got sub coming in. Hudson Hauser will check in the game for Sims for the Bulldogs.
We got about 20 seconds here, and what I would think Allen should do is hold this clock out and take the last shot here and take it into half.
You want to see them, they get a shot here, take that momentum in the half, but they can get a defensive stop like that right there. If they can score and then get a good defensive stop and then hold for one, but it's not looking like that. His clock is not on their favor, and there's going to be a quick foul on number 3, Justin Stansberry. His first foul. Rickman's got 3.8 seconds. Let's see what they do. Coach Matthews not want to call a timeout. They're going to try to get it here. 3.8 seconds to go. Hauser finds Miller. Miller pulls up from the charity stripe. Won't fall as the buzzer sounds. And at the end of the first half, Rickman takes this lead into halftime and into the locker room with 23-21 here in favor of the Bulldogs. Kobe, what do you think about both teams from this half?
It's been a very good matchup here. Both teams have been aggressive. Allens has not gave up. They fought back to cut into that lead. And this has been a really good match.
It's been a good ball game so far. Heath Matthews, he's got 6 points. J.P. Miller has 10. Dash Brown has 6. Ryder Kaufman has 3 for the Bulldogs. And for Allens, Hayden Ray's got 3. And like we said about that slow three-pointer he has, if Rickman cannot guard him very well, and if he's able to get that 3 off very comfortably, it's going to be hard for Rickman, especially to get him to cool down from them three-pointers, because if he can get going and Allens can build up a lead, it's going to be hard to come back from that. Aiden Ray, he's got 8 points. Stansberry, he's got 7 points. Bowles has 2 points, and Reese Huddleston has 1 point for the Hawks. It should be a total of 21, and then Rickman has 23 as we head in this halftime break with Rickman leading in this semifinal matchup, 23-21. All right, as the teams come out of the locker room, as the clock dwindles down, we're going to get the second half started, Kobe. This has been a very good basketball game. A very good first half by Rickman and Allens, especially very good second quarter by Allens, and a good first quarter by Rickman.
Zach, as we get here underway into the second half, what would you like to see more out of Allens and Rickman here?
Well, I mean, Allens, they've had some good, especially in the second half, the momentum was flowing their way. They found ways to get the ball and have good shots, and especially if they get Hayden Ray going on the three, I think Allens can very well win this basketball game. But for Rickman, you got to guard that three. You got to make sure you have Hayden double teaming. You got to make sure you can play very well defensive basketball and also be very good on the offensive end as well. As Allens is going to get the basketball, and Melton's going to bring it across the half court. Melton over to Stansberry. Now over to Ray. Ray tries to take it in. Finds Hayden Ray on the wing for three. Bounces off the iron. Fight for the rebound, and Rickman takes it. Here comes Ryder Kaufman pushing up next to the score table. Kaufman. Now Matthews. Now Hauser from the mid-range. Won't go. Hauser fighting for his own rebound. There's going to be a jump ball, and it's going to stay with Rickman. Matthews gets it into Miller. Miller with a nice little jumper, but it won't fall as Hayden Ray grabs the rebound as he snowbirds it down the court to Stansberry as it won't fall. And Stansberry the other grabs the rebound. It's going to be a jump ball, and it's going to go to Allens. The Hawks are going to get that jump ball. Both teams got 4 timeouts left. Plenty of timeouts to go here in this one for both teams. As Bowles tries a three, and it won't go as it hits the top of the backboard, and the Bulldogs are going to take it. They're going to have to be able to get past this full court press here from Allens. If they can get past it and get some transition offense going, that'll be good for them. Shot's a little strong there from Matthews, but it's not going to go. But Dash Brown gets the rebound and pushes it up, and it won't fall either, but he's going to go to the free throw line. Foul's going to be on number 11, Aiden Ray. That'll be his second foul as Dash Brown's is his first trip to the free throw line.
These free throws right here are very important for Rickman. Because if they make them both, they cut this lead in a 2-possession game.
As he misses the first free throw, as the second one's pretty big here. Shot is up. Shot is no good as Allens grabs the rebound. Here comes the Hawk. Ray pushing up pretty quickly into the court. This is not going to fall. Yep, nearly stolen there by Allens. Rickman trying to play some discipline basketball. Miller didn't have enough strength on it to get across the iron. And here comes Allens. They find Stansberry all alone, and it's good there by Stansberry. And the Allens Hawks, first basket of the game, ties it up here at 23 apiece. Gets up to Hauser. Hauser tries to get to Miller. Miller with a bounce pass to Brown. Brown throws it up, won't fall as Allens grabs the rebound, and there's going to be a foul. Excuse me, I believe the foul is going to be on number, maybe no foul. I'm not sure. Either way, Allens is going to have the ball back. As number 0, Sawyer Melton. Over to Ray. Now Stansberry. Over to Ray. And over to Hayden Ray in the corner. He's going to draw the double. Matthews nearly had the interception there. Aiden Ray is going to drive it in on his own, and it's good there by Aiden Ray. His first basket of the second half.
First time in the second half.
I believe it might be Allen's first lead of the game. Miller can't hit that shot as it seems like there's a lead on the basket there for Rickman. Melton trying to get across the timeline. Good defense by Matthews. Over to Bowles. Now Ray, now Stansberry. Over to Hayden Ray. Hayden Ray, they're going to have that help defense on him. Make sure he don't get no three-pointers off. Trying to get to Aiden Ray. Aiden Ray thought about the three. Drives in on the baseline. Goes up, and it's good there for Aiden Ray. He's got 4 points this half. Allen's taking the lead here, and Rickman's got to have some good offensive possessions here. Over to Hauser. Hauser throws it up, and it's good there by Hudson Hauser. Rickman needed that one badly. As Melton brings it across to half court. Rickman trails by 2. Allen's in front. Now Melton over to Bowles. Now Melton back over to Hayden Ray. Hayden Ray nearly try to get it over to number 3, Stansbury, but it won't fall as Brown grabs the rebound for the Bulldogs. Gets it up to Hauser. Hauser now to Matthews. Very congested defense here as Allen's is playing some good ones. Matthew finds an open 3. Won't fall as Kaufman nearly grabbed the rebound. It's a fight for it, and Allen's ends up with it. Here comes Hayden Ray. Hawks in front by 2. 27-25. 2 minutes and 23 seconds to go in the third quarter. Ray. Now Melton. And it's intercepted by Hudson Hauser. Here comes the Bulldogs pushing up the offensive transition quickly as Matthews gets it to nice feed to Miller there, and a nice assist there by Heath Matthews.
Smart decision right there. Get the ball to your bigger fellas in the paint and let them go to work.
Allen's trying to work it. Stansbury, quick three-pointer on the wing. Won't fall. Brown grabs the rebound and gives it to Hauser. And we're all knotted up at 27 apiece as Rickman's going to get their offense underway. Hauser nearly tried to get it down to Miller with a nice pass and a very nice feed there to Dash Brown as it rims off. Hauser grabs the offensive rebound, won't go, and tipped around, and it's going to go out of bounds and go to Allen's. Rickman had some good chances there. They just couldn't capitalize as Baylor Barnes checks in the game for Ryder Kaufman.
Allen's with the ball right here, and they're going to hopefully get some points right here.
Here comes Allen. Stansbury gets it over to Ray. Ray in front of the bench. Now Melton over to Hayden Ray. Hayden Ray back over to Melton. Tried to get it down low to Huddleston. Huddleston tries to go in. Ray open for a 3. Won't fall, and J.P. Miller grabs the rebound for the Bulldogs. Rickman here trying to separate themselves. Baylor Barnes says, hey, I'm going to try a 3. Off the front iron as Miller grabs the offensive rebound, puts it up. And I believe he's going to get fouled as he's going to be at the free throw line. The ref, I think, signals it's going to be on the floor. We'll see. I believe the foul is going to be on, might have been on number 13, Reese Huddleston, I believe. Might be wrong. No good there by Dash Brown. 50 seconds to go in the quarter, and we're all tied at 27 apiece. Each team with 4 timeouts to go. We see another quarter to play. Allen's fans wanting to shoot that basketball. Gives over to Hayden Ray. Hayden Ray, now Aiden Ray. Aiden Ray. Spin move by Ray. Tries to go in on his own. Rims out as Baylor Barnes going to have a fight for the rebound, and there's going to be a foul, I believe, on Baylor Barnes. Foul's going to be on it's going to be on Baylor Barnes, number 23. That'll be his first foul as Dash Brown checks out of the game. Finds Hayden Ray. Hayden Ray pops a 3, and it's good by Hayden Ray. That's the second 3 of the game as Allen takes a 3-point lead. We said this earlier, he cannot get hot, and Rickman's got to make sure he can cool down if he does. Trying to get it down low to Miller. Miller, fight for it. There's going to be a foul on Allen's. I believe it's either on Reese Huddleston. I couldn't really see the official signal there, or Hayden Ray. Either way, Rickman's going to have the basketball. They get up to Miller. Miller at the top of the key. Try to get it over to Matthews, and Rickman keeps it in bounds, or Allen's keeps it in bounds, but the ref said he didn't, and it's going to go to Rickman. 8 seconds to go. Rickman's got a chance here to take the tie or cut it to a 1-point lead for the Hawks. 7 seconds. Matthews tries a 3 from the corner off the front iron, and they're going to trace down for the rebound. 2-1. As Huddleston launched it from half court and goes off the back iron. As we start the fourth quarter, Allen's with some big momentum here late in the third quarter. Hayden Ray gets an open 3, and it's a big momentum. That's a punch right there. Rickman's got to be able to respond. It's 30-27, the start of the fourth quarter. Rickman's down by 3. What do you think Rickman needs to do here, Kobe?
Rickman needs to use their bodies right here to their advantage. Get their bigger bodies in the paint, pass the ball inside, and make smart shots, smart decisions.
Yeah, we see the height differential here. Rickman's definitely in favor on the size-wise of it all. But Rickman really needs to utilize that size, and they need to get there, draw some contact, get to the free throw line, get some easy shots up, and make some good offensive rotations. Have some good offensive sets. You know, they can get shooters open like Heath Matthews. We've seen him rush the 3. He's not been comfortable shooting the 3 because he's been rushed. They got to be able to get him comfortable shooting the 3. And other three-point shooters like Colton Hill and J.P. Miller and Ryder Kaufman to be able to shoot the three-pointer comfortably as well. You see them rushing them shots, and that's the reason they're missing them. You know, they're rushing them. They're not feeling comfortable shooting the shots. But Allen's having some good defensive rotations to create that havoc there on the defensive side of the ball for them. As we start the fourth quarter, Allen's leads by 3, 30-27 here in this semifinal matchup. The winner moves on to the Overton County Middle School Championship game, and the loser goes to the third place game. Gets it into J.P. Miller. Miller kicks it out. Kaufman, a deep 2, and it's good. Rickman trails by 1 here, and Rickman needs to play some good defense. Go over to Hayden Ray in front of the Allen's bench. Now Stansbury back over to Ray. Ray shoots a deep three-pointer, and it's good. Hayden Ray, 2 threes in the half as Allen's extends this lead. Now Hauser. Now Matthews. Try to get it to Brown. There's going to be a foul on number 11, Hayden Ray. And I believe that'll be his third foul. Allen's fans did not like that one, but it was a foul. As Ryder Kaufman will throw it in for the Bulldogs. Kaufman gets it into Matthews. Matthews. Now Miller. Now Hauser. Kaufman tries a deep 2. Won't fall as Reese Huddleston grabs the rebound, and there's going to be a foul on Rickman. Number 15, J.P. Miller. That'll be his third foul. As Allen's is in front by 4 here. It's a 2-possession game as they have the basketball. 5 minutes to go in the game. Ray shoots the mid-range. Won't fall as Rickman traces down the rebound. And they get up here to Ryder Kaufman. Nearly tipped away. Kaufman, here comes Ray on the break. He has it. No whistle, but the call is good there by Aiden Ray. As he's got 6 points in this quarter. Allen's playing some good defense here. Kaufman. Now Matthews. Matthews thought about the 3. Gets down low to Miller. Miller, the turnaround jumper, and it's good. Good offensive possession there by Rickman. They want to get J.P. Miller getting hot there. You know, as Hayden Ray becomes hot, Rickman's got to have someone to compel that too. Ray, no good. No whistle, and here comes Rickman. Matthews bringing across the timeline. Big offensive possession here for the Bulldogs. Hauser. Now Miller in the corner. Try to get it to Kaufman, but it's intercepted by Stansbury, and here comes the Hawks, pushing up very quickly. Stansbury loses his dribble, no foul, and here comes Rickman. Here comes Matthews. He's going to nearly draw the double. Hauser loses it, can't catch the ball, and it's going to go the other way. And David Matthews is going to call a timeout for Rickman as it's 35-31 in favor here of the Hawks. Kobe, what do you think about Allen's here in this quarter? They've had a good quarter so far. What do you think about it?
I think they've had, in this quarter, came out very red hot, and you can see they really want this game so much. And for Rickman here, as this timeout is underway, Rickman needs to find more momentum in the paint game. And I think that's where their biggest strength really is. Or make them some shots on the outside. They need to stop forcing shots.
Yeah, they're kind of forcing shots here, especially on the perimeter. They're not doing well at the three-point line. But it's okay because if you can get it to J.P. Miller or Dash Brown down low, they're going to be able to capitalize on that. And if not, they'll go to the free throw line if the whistle's called. For Allen's, they're shooting shots very comfortably, and they're getting in that role, especially on the defensive end of the ball. They're creating some very good havoc there for Rickman when they're bringing the ball down the floor. As Hayden Ray is going to bring it down for the Hawks, as they lead this one 35-31. 3 minutes and 45 seconds to go in the game. Melton has it. Stansbury nearly intercepted there by Matthews as Melton tries to drive it inside. That's going to be tipped, and here comes Rickman. Rickman has it. Melton trying to save the ball from Matthews, as Allens is going to take it under control again. Get out to Stansbury. Timeout, Chris Stacy there. Very wild possession there. Allens had it under control. Rickman tipped it up. They had it. They lost it. Allens got it again, and Chris Stacy is going to call timeout, get things under control here for the Hawks.
You can notice in that possession right there by Allens is they're starting to wind this clock down. They're going to have longer possessions, and that is a very smart decision by Allens.
Mm-hmm. One of the biggest 3 minutes left here in this game. Very pivotal here as Allens has the basketball. Melton's going to throw it into Ray. Now Melton over to Stansbury. Trying to get to Aiden Ray. Aiden Ray trying to dribble. Reese Huddleston with a mid-range jumper. Won't fall. He grabs his own rebound. Goes up, runs to a brick wall, and it's good by Reese Huddleston. His first basket of the game. He's had a free throw, and he's got 3 points as it pushes the Allens lead 37-31. J.P. Miller dribbles off his foot. Rickman still has it. Hauser trying to get under control here for the Bulldogs. There's going to be a foul. Number 3, Justin Stansbury. I believe that'll be his second foul. And it's 37-31 in favor of the Hawks. 2 minutes and 51 seconds to go. Matthews breaks it. Here goes the Bulldogs. Hauser over to Matthews. Now Hauser over to Kaufman. Kaufman for 3. Rims out as Brown nearly grabs the rebound. It's a fight for it, and Allens is going to have it. It's going to be a scramble for it, and here comes Allens pushing the floor very quickly with Hayden Ray leading the way with a nice pass to Stansbury for a wide-open mid-range jumper. Won't fall, and here comes Rickman. Brown pushing up quickly. Gets it to Matthews. Matthews goes up on his own, and it's good there by Heath Matthews. And his first basket of the second half has cuts this Allens lead here to 4. Melton draws the trap. Now Hayden Ray. Rickman's got to be careful, though. He would have shot that there. Aiden Ray goes in, and it's good there for Aiden Ray. He's the leading scorer here for the Hawks, as Rickman definitely got to get something going offensively. And there's going to be a quick foul there on number 11, Aiden Ray. I believe that's his 4th foul, and one more. They got to be careful, and he'll be out. If you're Rickman here, when you're drawing fouls, you really got to make sure you're hitting number 11, because if you want him out of the game, he's the leading scorer. He's going to help you with him not being in the game. Miller with a mid-range jumper. Won't fall. Brown grabs a nice rebound. It's going to be a foul on Hayden Ray. I believe that'll be his first foul. Heath Matthews is going to throw it in for the Bulldogs. A minute and 55 to go in the game. 59-53 is the score. Finds Hauser at the top. Hauser over to Kaufman. Kaufman draws a double. Down low. Back out to Kaufman. Kaufman tries a 3, and it's up, and it's good for Rickman. A big-time three-pointer there by Ryder Kaufman. And it's a 3-point game. A minute and 40 to go, and Rickman's got to play some stellar defense. He might have traveled. No whistle. Stansbury finds the lane. It's up, and it's good there by Stansbury. Big-time basket here. Rickman, this is a must-score position for the Bulldogs here, Kobe. And there's a foul. Foul's going to be on number 0, Sawyer Melton, on the Hawks. And I think Rickman was going to the free throw line. That's 5 team fouls. And J.P. Miller at the free throw line, his first time to the stripe tonight.
It's very important here. He hits both free throws to cut this lead down to 3.
Yep, a minute 25 to go in the game. The first one is up, and it is good for J.P. Miller. Second one is up. Won't go as Rickman grabs the rebound out to Matthews, down to Miller. And there's going to be a block foul on number 11, Aiden Ray, and he's got 5, and he's out, I believe. That might have been his 4th if it's on Aiden. Sorry, that is his 4th foul, not 5th. That is his 4th foul. So Aiden Ray, he'll have another shot at one more foul, but either way, Rickman's got to make sure they draw the contact against him. It's 37-41, a minute 17 to go in favor of Allen's. Winner heads to the championship, and loser goes to the consolation game. All right, here we're back after this timeout. As Rickman's going to have the basketball, I believe they're going to be shooting. J.P. Miller is at the free throw line. Excuse me, he'll be shooting 2 shots. These are big-time free throws here, Kobe, for the 8th grader.
Yes, they are, and if he makes one right here, it cuts the lead down to 3 points, and that's a one-possession game here.
All right, J.P. Miller dribbles the ball. The shot is up, and it is good. Big-time free throw there by J.P. Miller. This one right here is a big one. Miller, the shot is good. Rickman's going to have to play some good defense here. They want this basketball back. It's a 2-point game, a minute to go. Ray covered by Kaufman. Over to Huddleston. Now Ray. Nearly stopped there. Melton. They're going to draw the triple team, and here comes Rickman. Hauser. And they got a chance, and it's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to go to Allens. Miscommunication there offensively by the Bulldogs. 55.5 seconds to go. They're down by 2. Melton over to Ray. Ray nearly loses it. It's going to be a foul on Dash Brown. That'll be his 4th foul. But they're not in the bonus just yet. They have some fouls to give. They got to be careful here. Time is not on their side. Ray nearly loses his dribble, draws the double team. He don't know what to do, and it's going to be a timeout, Chris Stacy. He's got 2 timeouts left in this one. 44 seconds to go. Rickman trails by 2. 39 to 41 here in the 4th quarter of this second round, or I'd say first round matchup between these 2 teams. First game they played in the tournament so far, and I think so far this has been the best game of the tournament.
Yeah, it's really been a good match. Zach, what do you think Rickman needs to do here to be able to get the ball back and win the game?
Well, they got to play some stellar defense. They got to play some man defense and make sure they do not leave shooters open and make sure they don't lose anybody down low in the lane. If they do, it's almost going to be over because it's going to be hard because Allen's going to press this ball, especially no matter if Rickman gets the ball for steal or if Allen scores and Rickman's bringing it up. Allen is definitely going to pressure this basketball as much as they can and try to get the ball back and extend this lead to make it a safe for them.
Here for Allens, the key is to hold the ball, hold the clock, and run this clock out. And I think if Allens does that, they can very well win this game.
Yep, Allens, they're probably going to hold it out, but they're going to try their best to. Rickman's going to have to foul them. It'll send them to the free throw line in a little bit. But if they do, they start fouling. They got to make sure they start fouling some shooters who might not have been that well to the free throw line. Jackson Bowles, he's only hit 2 from the charity stripe. He's been there twice. He's shot 5, but he's only made 2. So 44 seconds to go, and Rickman might intentionally foul quickly here. They get to Huddleston. They might let some more time go off. Huddleston over to Ray. Nearly goes out of bounds. Now Ray has it. Aiden Ray. Now Huddleston, 30 seconds to go. Finds Hayden Ray in the corner for a wide open three-pointer, and it's good by Hayden Ray for three. That's all he's got in the game is three-pointers, and it's going to be tough here for Rickman. 20 seconds to go. They got to push it up quickly. Kaufman nearly thought about the three. Now Miller with a mid-range jumper. Won't go as Allens grabs the rebound. 15 seconds. Rickman's going to have to foul. As Rickman fouls, a big-time three-pointer by Hayden Ray. 44-39 is the score. 11 seconds to go in the game. And I believe, is he shooting? He's not shooting just yet. A crazy sequence there. They left the best shooter on the team, possibly the best shooter on the floor, open. All he's made tonight is three-pointers. They're going to have to foul. Gets it down low, but he's going to be trucked. And they called a flagrant foul. Intentional foul there on the Bulldogs. As he shook up there in the corner of the screen. Intentional foul number 32. That'll be Dash Brown. I still have to be at the free throw line as Baylor Barnes will have to come in for Brown. As it technically will be a technically it will be a technical free throw. As Baylor Barnes checks in for Dash Brown. 44-39, 7 seconds, and looking to make this a 45. Allens will get the ball back after this anyway, even if they miss or make the shot. Big free throws here. The first one is no good. He'll have one more. 7 seconds to go. It is up, and it is no good. But they're going to have it anyway. 7 seconds to go. He misses both free throws, but Allens is also going to have the ball. Rickman's got to play some big-time defense here if they want to have a breathing room of a chance. They're going to stack it up here. Hayden Ray trying to get the ball in bounds. Rickman nearly got the tip. It's going to stay with Allens. 5.6 seconds to go, 39-44, as Hayden Ray is going to throw it in. Gets it into Hayden Ray. There's going to be an intentional foul, 4 seconds to go, which will send Allens to the free throw line, I believe. Sorry, not yet. Maybe. Let's see here what they say. Yep, it'll be 5 team fouls, and he'll be at the free throw line shooting. Kobe, this has been an amazing game. Hayden Ray here trying to put the basketball game away. Hayden Ray has 12 points just off three-pointers tonight. As he misses the first free throw, he's hit 4 three-pointers, and probably the biggest one earlier was in the corner there, wide open, and that was a massive turn of events there for Allens as that pushed him over the edge as he makes his second free throw. 4 seconds to go. Just too little, too late for Rickman as Heath Matthews puts up a three, and it won't go. And your final score, 45-39. Allens moves to the championship game. And let me tell you, they're going to want to see this Wilson team. We're going to see Wilson here in a few games. They're going to have a chance against Hillham early in the season. Wilson defeated them. But I guarantee you, Wilson and Allens, if Wilson, barring an upset there from Hillham, Allens is going to see that Wilson team in the championship. And let me tell you, this Wilson team has not lost the game in the county so far. They've beat Allens. They've beat Rickman. They've beat Livingston. They've beat Hillham. They've beat everybody. They're the only undefeated team in the county, and I guarantee you Coach Stacy and them Hawks are going to be ready to go if they see the Warriors in the championship game.
I like what I saw out of Allens tonight. They got down early on, and they battled their way back, and they came back and won this game.
Yeah, like you said, they were down early. Rickman had some momentum in the first quarter. The second quarter was all Allens. Rickman only scored a few buckets in the Rickman cheerleaders, but in the second quarter, Rickman scored a handful of buckets, but not enough out of Allens' momentum. Pushed over into halftime. The third quarter, Rickman had some good shots, but ultimately, the killer of this game was Hayden Ray's corner three-pointer over there right in front of the Allens bench in favor there of Allens to push them ahead. That was a big momentum changer, especially with seconds to go on the clock. it was hard for Rickman to come back after that. He had 13 points tonight, 4 3-pointers and a free throw. Aiden Ray had an amazing night too. So for Rickman, they're going to be you might see them playing him in the third place matchup. Either way, their season is not over. They still have the state tournament after this, but nothing to hang their heads over here in this game. They could have played some better. They had some good defensive plays. They had some good offensive plays, but just, it was tough tonight against a very good Allen's team.
Allens came out tonight, and they wanted this game, and it was shown evident in that second quarter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very good battle between two very, very good basketball teams. Both of them very good. J.P. Miller, the X factor there for Rickman, an amazing player for the Bulldogs. Hayden Ray, the Ray Cousins, amazing team players as Rickman falls in this one. I don't have the final score. They just took it off. But either way, Allens is going to move on to the championship game, and they guarantee, like I said earlier, they're going to want to see that Wilson team, but we're going to find that out later, not if they will see them on Saturday. So, for Zach Lewis and Cody Rogers, we'll be right back for the next game in 4 minutes. righty, Kobe here. We're back for the second game of tonight. The first one was amazing between Allen's boys and Rickman boys. A phenomenal basketball game. Two great teams going against each other, two heavyweights. And right here, you've got Rickman, the number 1 team in the county, going against LMS. I believe they were the number 4 team for the girls' team, or on the girls' side. Number 45, Pritchard. Number 50, Cannon. Number 51, Whiteside. And number 20, Cole. And number 10, Parrott. The starting lineup for LMS for the Lady Tigers. And for the Rickman Lady Bulldogs, number 3, Allie Reams. Number 24, Chloe Dial. Number 23, Addie Mae Knappenberger. Number 43, Snowy Hossel. And number 11, Katie Beeson. As LMS is going to have here at the start of this one. Cannon nearly intercepted here by Beeson. Beeson takes it up on her own. Won't go on the first one as number 3, Reams has it. Reams tries a deep 2-pointer, and it's good. It's going to be a 2-pointer for Reams. Rickman's going to see them get the offensive start early, get some defensive stops here, and the Lady Bulldogs are going to get the score up early, as they've been known to do this year in the county.
One thing I'm noticing right here is that just like last game, they started off very aggressive, and they are playing really aggressive here.
Yes, that shot goes no good there for the Lady Tigers, and here comes Rickman. Dial pushing up the floor, up to Knappenberger. Knappenberger nearly got it over to Beeson. Almost went out of bounds as Reams saved it. Reams thought about the 3, now gets it to Beeson. Beeson goes in with a nice little one-hand layup, and it's good. For Beeson, she's her first point of the game as Rickman takes the lead 4-0 here as Parrott loses the ball. And it's took by Knappenberger. Knappenberger over to Reams. Reams goes up by herself, and it's good there by Reams. Rickman playing some good defense early in the game here. They're up 6-0. They're pressing the Lady Tigers very much here in this half. As Pritchard tries to bring it across the timeline, and it's stolen here by Reams, and she stepped on the line. It's going to go back to LMS.
Right there. They need to get this ball down the score and try to get them some points right here.
Yeah, Rickman has some good. They've had some good momentum here at the start of this game, and LMS wanting to create some havoc there on that as Rickman gets the steal. And here comes Rickman. Won't go on that one as Pritchard grabs the rebound. And she loses that, and there's going to be a fight for it. There's going to be a jump ball. I believe it's going to stay with LMS. Might go to Rickman. Sorry, it's going to go to Rickman. 4:22 to go in the game, in the first quarter. As Rickman Lady Bulldogs lead this one 6-0 over the Lady Tigers of LMS. The winner of this one advances to the county championship game. Reams. Now Knappenberger. Beeson out to Hossel. Hossel tries a 3. Won't fall. Rickman puts it back up, and it's good there by number 24, Chloe Dial. Nice two-pointer there as Rickman has the lead here 8-0. Whiteside, and it's intercepted by Hossel. Here comes the Lady Bulldogs. Knappenberger throws it up, and it's good for her. Her first basket of the game. There's going to be a quick timeout here by LMS. Rickman have some very good defensive intensity here on this one. They're up 10-0 here over LMS. Rickman is the number 1 team in the county. They've not lost anybody, but LMS is wanting to play upset here. I believe if they can get the offense going, get past this Rickman defense, they might have a chance here to get some good offensive possessions against a really good Rickman team.
They've got to score quick because this Rickman team's scoring very quick and efficiently, and it's showing on the scoreboard very quickly.
Yeah, Rickman, they got some good defensive possessions. They've had some really good offensive possession, rotating the ball well in transition once they get the ball back from a steal or a block or something like that, as LMS hadn't really got it to their side of the court much, as they're going to throw it in as Rickman's going to continue this full-court press. Parrott running the baseline and gets it to Pritchard. Pritchard loses it. Confusion there, I believe, but I think it's going to stay with LMS. There's confusion, I think, who had the basketball, or not between the officials, but between the teammates. As Parrott's going to throw it in for the Lady Tigers. Gets it into Cannon. Intercepted by Knappenberger. And it's good for Addie Mae Knappenberger. She's got 4 points. Rickman leads this one 12-0. Whiteside tries to get it down court. She's nearly going to throw it out of bounds. Wasn't tipped, and it's going to go back to Rickman. Number 24 checks in the game for the Lady Tigers. Reams bringing it across the court. Now Knappenberger tries the mid-range. Won't go. They grab their own rebound. Dial won't get it. She gets her own rebound again. Miss it, grabs her own rebound, puts it up, grabs her own rebound again. Kicks it out to Reams, who tries a three. Won't fall as Dial nearly had that rebound. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to go to Livingston. Throws it in on the baseline, gets it over to number 24, and she's going to push it up the floor. Adams. It's going to go out of bounds and go back to Rickman. Official hands her the ball, and Reams are going to bring it up the court for the Lady Bulldogs. Hossel in front of the LMS bench. Bounce pass back out to Hossel. Won't fall as Reams grabs the offensive rebound. She goes up and she gets hit. Foul's going to be on number 51, I believe, Whiteside, and that'll be her first foul, team first foul, as Allie Reams at the free throw line, shooting her first free throws tonight. As she hits the first one, extends this Rickman lead 13-0. 2 minutes, 39 seconds to go in the quarter.
Because this Rickman team is playing with some fire right now.
Rickman very nice offensively and defensively. They're playing great on both sides of the basketball. LMS trying to get past this full court press. Pritchard loses the ball. Nearly thought Adams had it. She gets trapped here. And then she on the other side of the court, she's going to be a foul. Foul's going to be on number 43, Snowy Hossel. That'll be her first foul. And the first team foul on Rickman. As Adams gets it into Pritchard. Pritchard gets it over to Adams. Adams nearly loses a dribble. It's going to be a jump ball. And it's going to go to Rickman. As number 10 for the Lady Bulldogs, Audrey Clark checks in the game for Snowy Hossel. Allie Reams goes up with a nice lane there by Allie Reams for two. She's the leading scorer here for the Lady Bulldogs. Very good point guard here for Coach Misty Garrett. Here comes Pritchard. Pritchard with a nice double team there by Rickman. And she's going to be pushed, I believe, by Pritchard. And Beeson's going to be at the free throw line. The foul is going to be on Pritchard. That'll be her first foul, team second foul. As Pritchard checks out of the game. Try to get it down low, but it's going to be intercepted by LMS, and she's going to lose it. And it's on the floor. We're going to have a jump ball, and it's going to go to LMS. A lot of jump balls so far in this one. Both teams getting after it very well, even though Rickman may have a lead 16-0. It's not to say LMS has not been hustling. They've been hustling as well as the Lady Bulldogs. Both teams been hustling the ball very quickly. Adams, here she comes, bringing it across the timeline. Tries a deep three-pointer, won't go. LMS is going to grab their own rebound. Now Parrott with a quick shot. Won't go, and Knappenberger grabs the rebound. Here comes Rickman Dial. A nice feed. Dial throws it up, and it's good there by Chloe Dial. Rickman, a lot of intensity here by the Lady Bulldogs, and you expect that from a Rickman team. They like to be intense, like to play some good hard-nosed defense, as we see just right there. They have the lead here 18-0 over the Lady Tigers of LMS. Pass nearly gets tipped up. There's going to be another jump ball. As Allie Reams is going to throw the basketball in for the Lady Bulldogs. She gets it over to Dial. Reams has it now. Reams over to Dial. The feed up, and it's no good. Rebounded by Beeson. Out to Knappenberger. Knappenberger tries a three, and it's good by Addie Mae Knappenberger. She's got 7 points, and Rickman leads 21-0 here over the Lady Tigers here of LMS. Parrott. Now Cannon try to get it down low to Whiteside, and she's going to get fouled. Good take there by LMS. You know, that's what you want to see them do a little bit more of. You want to see them to push the ball inside and get to the free throw line.
LMS has a chance here to get their first points of the game, and these 2 free throws, they really mean a lot for this LMS team.
As Whiteside shoots the first free throw. It is no good. As Rickman still leads on this one, 21-0. 51 seconds to go in the quarter. Second one is up, and it is no good as Rickman grabs the rebound. That was a good take by LMS, but you got to be able to capitalize. As Beeson gets down low for Rickman, and it's good for Beeson for 2. It's 23-0, 35 seconds to go in the game. In the first quarter. She tries to drive, then won't fall. Knappenberger scraps it up with a nice pass to Beeson, but it won't fall. As the putback won't fall either. Dial's putback won't fall. And here comes Livingston. They're going to slow it down. Rickman gets back in transition D. Adams. Does he get to Pritchard? As she falls on the ground, there's going to be a foul on number 3, Allie Reams. That'll be her first foul. As Parrott checks out of the game, and number 22 checks in the game. Number 22, Shaylee Smith. There'll be another jump ball, 4 seconds to go. And Rickman leads this one 23-0. And then going to throw it into the Lady Tigers. Nearly intercepted by Rickman. It's going to stay with LMS. 3 seconds to go in the quarter. Rickman's brought the intensity in this one, or not Allen's. LMS has to be able to keep up with that. And they've not really been able to keep up with this time, but hopefully in the second quarter they might be able to make it a better game. As it's stolen by Rickman. 1 second to go. She's got to shoot it. It's not going to be up in time, but it's no good anyway as Rickman at the end of the first quarter leads 23-0. And as for LMS, you got to be able to score the ball. You got to be able to take the ball in good shots. You know, they might have a little down year this year. They were the number 4 team in the county as Wilson was number 5. You know, you have them up and down years. You see them transition years, and it's kind of hard, you know, to bounce back from teams that's been really good in the past. And you look up in the future, and you might have some teams where you might have to rebuild for LMS. We've seen about 3 years ago, LMS girls. This game between Rickman and LMS was the biggest girls game of the year. You had Mally Jean and Kinley Webb and Lillian Bates and Jasmine Westbrand, a coach playing basketball for Coach Joey Williams on the Rickman side. Paige Hamilton, Matassa Goodwin, Ellie Butler, and playing some good basketball for Rickman. We see Ellie Butler. She's a star at Livingston Academy now. But, you know, you see some good basketball, and, you know, years rotate in and out. Last year, Rickman didn't make the county championship. Allens and Hillham did. First time those 2 teams have made it in the county championship in a very long time. These 2 teams met in the 3rd place game. That was not typical probably 4 or 5 years ago. But, you know, you have these years where you have rebuild years and years you got to make up things, and it's okay. Everybody goes through it at some point.
LMS right here has to be secure with the ball in this half, in this next quarter. In this first quarter, they couldn't move the ball really out of on the other half of the court, and that really has showed with the scoreboard.
As Rickman picked up the intensity defensively last time, as LMS has it here. Pritchard brings it across the court, tries to get it to number 51, Whiteside, but she couldn't get it to her as she falls on the ground, and Rickman picks it up. Now Beeson has it at the top of the key, works it over to number 10. Try to get it down low there. Won't fall. Melton misses that shot as Beeson grabs it. Now Dial's going to reset it for the Lady Bulldogs. Gets it back, trying to get it back out to Beeson as they collide there as number 25 Aaliyah Paul collides there with Parrott. Foul's going to be on Aaliyah Paul as LMS brings it down the court. It's intercepted by Dial. Here comes Rickman. Dial throws it up and she gets fouled by number 45, Pritchard. That'll be her second foul of the game. 5 minutes to go in the quarter as Rickman leads 25-0. LMS still not able to get on the scoreboard this one. Dial, the first free throw is up. It is no good. This is her first trip to the free throw line as she misses the first free throw. Second shot is up and it is good. Rickman extends this lead to 24 points. Here comes Pritchard. Pritchard bringing across the circles. Now Cannon. And out to Cole. Cole shot won't go. As rebound Parrott. Parrott grabs the rebound. And Rickman's they're bringing it intensively. And you know, that's being intensive in this defensive set is going to help them prepare for the championship game if they was to move on from this one. Here comes Dial. She gets the interception with a nice push up there to Beeson. A feed to Paul. Paul gets it out to Beeson. Beeson throws it up, won't fall. They're going to keep it in play. Melton. There's going to be a foul there on number 50, Cannon. That'll be her first foul. Beeson tries to get it down low. Gets it out here to Paul. Sorry, not Paul. Now she gets over to Beeson. Sorry, to Clark. As Pritchard gets it, here comes Livingston. She nearly loses it. And it's going to go. So it's going to stay with LMS. 4 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the half. Rickman leads 24-0.
LMS has got to find a way to score here. If they don't, this game could be over.
No, I totally agree with you, Kobe. They're struggling to get the ball down low. But and like I said earlier, we have them down years, and you may not, you know what I'm saying? You got to have rebuild years. Every team does for every sport. As they couldn't score on that possession, and here comes Rickman. Beatson's going to bring it across the timeline for the Lady Bulldogs. 3 minutes and 45 seconds to go in the half. Beeson over to Clark. Clark tries a three. Won't fall. Pritchard grabs the rebound. Here comes LMS. Pritchard gets it over to Cannon. Cannon. Rickman's going to create a jump ball there, and they're going to get the ball back. 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the first half. Gets it over to Dial. Dial throws up the floater off the iron. Won't go. It's going to be a fight for the rebound as Dial controls it. Now over to Clark. Clark gets down to Melton. Melton's shot won't fall. It's a fight for the rebound again. As number 25, Aaliyah Paul, rips it from her. But it's going to be a jump ball. Here comes number 45, Pritchard. Pritchard guarded by Beeson. Pritchard with a mid-range won't fall. There's going to be a foul there on number 24, Chloe Dial. That'll be her first foul of the game. 2 minutes, 57 seconds to go, and this is LMS' chance here to get on the board.
LMS needs these points right here, and they really need to make both of these free throws to get on this board right here.
Whiteside, she's 0 for 2 from the free throw line so far. The shot is up, and it is no good for LMS. As she shoots the second shot. It is up, and it is good. LMS is on the board, and Rickman still leads this one 24-1 from a single point there from Isabella Whiteside. Now Dial. Dial over to Clark. Clark drives in. Trying to get it down low there, number 11, Beeson. She grabs the Beeson's rebound, and Clark for two. You know, with this lead, Rickman's going to be able to play some younger players, going to be able to get them some experience. And that's going to enhance their experience, you know, especially as they get older. And it'll help the young Lady Bulldogs achieve what the older Lady Bulldogs have done so far.
That's exactly what it looks like Rickman's about to do, as they have three people coming off the bench right here that are ready to come in.
It's going to be another jump ball as Rickman's going to sub 3 in and 3 out. Allie Reams, Eddie Namberger, and Snowy Hostel comes in the game for Chloe Dow, Beeson, and number 10, Clark. Snowy Hostel throws it in to Reams. 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go left in the first half as Rickman leads this one 26-1. Reams. Intercepted by Pritchard, and here comes LMS. Pritchard, it's a 2-on-2. Goes up and she gets fouled. Foul's going to be number 13, Snowy Hostel, I believe. That'll be her second foul as number 45. Pritchard will be at the free throw line. She'll have 2 shots here, trying to cut into this Rickman lead. The first shot is up. And it is good by Pritchard there. The second shot. In the air. And it is short as Rickman's going to have the basketball back. It's 26-2.
What I've noticed so far is when LMS gets down the court, they have been forcing fouls and getting free throws.
Yeah.
Maybe going into half, LMS can make some adjustments and maybe get on that free throw line a lot more.
Yeah, get them in the free throw line will help them a lot as Rickman calls a timeout. But like you said, Covey, you know, their only points have come from free throws. But if they can be able to get down low and create some contact there and get some calls, they'll be able to make some. If they got someone who can make their free throws well, they definitely could cut into this lead, especially if they can hold up defensively against Rickman.
And listen, this game ain't even over. We got 24. It's a 24-point game, and we got 12 minutes and a whole other half to go. And momentum can change at any moment. And you can't count LMS out just yet.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the momentum change in the last game. Hayden Ray hit a humongous three-pointer in the corner there and sends Allens over the edge against Rickman to move Allens on to the county championship game. LMS, like we said, wanting to play upset here. That's going to be tough against this very good Rickman team. But like you said, if they can create shots down low, get to the free throw line and play some good defense, and, you know, they still got a minute 52 and another 12 minutes to go. So let's see if LMS can create some changes, have some good adjustments at the half, and see if they can compel against this Rickman team. Reams has it. Now Hostel over to Reams. Reams finds Knappenberger. Down low to Melton. Melton shot no good. As Clark grabs the rebound. Paul grabbed the rebound. Knappenberger tries a deep two-pointer. Won't go in. Here comes Pritchard pushing up for LMS. Pritchard nearly loses her dribble. Goes up and she's going to be called for a travel. She did jump. Her foot left the ground there. Right call there by official. Some officials, I feel like, would have called it out of bounds or a foul. But good a call there by that official.
1:20 left here in the half, and Rickman is not letting down the gun. They are playing really aggressive, and I really like that.
Yeah, but, this is going to prepare them, for the championship if they was to move on, and even as they move on to the James C. Hale State Tournament in Murfreesboro in a few weeks. As Reams has it, a minute to go in the half. Hostel tries a three, and it's good there by the Lady Bulldogs. As Snowy Hostel has her first basket of the game. And it's 29-2. 55 seconds to go in the half in favor of the Lady Bulldogs. Pritchard has it. Pritchard tried to get it down low, but it's intercepted by Rickman. Reams has it, 43 seconds to go. Reams gets tripped up, and it's going to be a hard fall there to the ground.
Glad to see them both get up after that fall.
Yep. Foul's going to be on number 45, Pritchard. That'll be her third foul of the game. 40 seconds to go, and Allie Reams will be at the free throw line. Maybe not. Not on the bonus yet. But Clark checks in the game for Reams. As Knappenberger's going to slap the ball and going to get the offensive rotation going. The shot by Hostel is no good. It's rebounded by Parrott. Here comes LMS. Pritchard bringing it across the half court. Try to get number 50, Cannon. Cannon try to get down under Whiteside. Whiteside there trying to get it up, but it won't go. And here comes Lady Bulldogs. Melton crossing the half court circle.
15 seconds left here in this first half.
Here comes Clark. Clark gives it over with an O. Also try to get it down low. But Clark tries a three with 5 seconds to go. Rims off. And here comes LMS. They got plenty of time. Preacher's going to have to shoot it right now, but she doesn't. As the buzzer sounds at the end of the first half, the Lady Bulldogs have total control of this one here as they lead 29-2 here at halftime of this second basketball game.
Quality care. Livingston Regional Hospital.
Protecting the newest Overton County residents. Livingston Regional, named one of the state's best award winners for its work at reducing infant mortality. The BEST Award focuses on the importance of breastfeeding, early elective delivery reduction, and safe sleep for Tennessee babies.
Quality care close to home. Livingston Regional Hospital.
Pocket. Queen mattresses. Hello, friends. Are you in the market for a new mattress or bedroom suit? Puckett's Furniture is your Tempur-Pedic and Sealy Posturepedic mattress dealer. Take advantage of Puckett's low price guarantee, plus up to 80% off of our Jameson solid latex mattress sets, putting thousands of dollars in your pocket. Queen mattress.
All right, as halftime dwindles down, as the clock runs down for the halftime, Rickman leads this one, the Lady Bulldogs over the Lady Tigers, 29-2.
For LMS in this half, they need to make some adjustments on ball possession and ball security. If they can do that, they can get down the court a lot more efficiently and maybe score some more points.
Yes, I agree with you, Kobe. You know, Rickman's playing some really good defense. They've been pressuring the whole time. They're showing the intensity, but LMS is yet to match that. And that's something you need to see from them, especially if they want to cut into this lead and make it a more competitive game. LMS is going to have to, show some more defensive intensity, and they're going to have to prove they can be, in this game with Rickman, get to the free throw line, make some foul shots, and make some good shots down here on the offensive end of the ball.
A thing to know here is LMS has no 8th graders. They are fully rebuilding right now, and that is something to put into the picture.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. You know, we were talking about it in the first half. Every team has a rebuilding year, and I believe this year this is LMS's. This is one of their years. They've yet to come out from the locker room. But either way, like you said, everybody has a rebuilding year, and, like we were talking about earlier, in 3 or 4 years ago, the Rickman LMS girls game, you put it in this gym, and everybody in Overton County is here to watch it just because the talent you had on both sides of the floor. Mally Jean, Kinley Webb, Jasmine West, Miranda Cope, all them stars there for LMS. Lillian Bates, she moved from Livingston, but either way, she was a phenomenal player for LMS, and Joey Williams was a great coach for the Lady Tigers, and it was always a competitive game, whether it was at Rickman or at LMS or here in the county championship. And Rickman had great players as well. Matassa Goodwin, Paige Hamilton, Ellie Butler, Hallie Ledbetter a few years back. You may have other great players as well. Great coaches on both ends. Joey Williams is not the coach anymore for LMS, but like we said, this is a rebuilding year for the Lady Tigers. As we see that in Rickman here, they had some rebuilding years in the years past, but this year is not one of those years. As Whiteside loses it, and they're going to get it under control here. He gives it to Parrott. Got to get down to number 20, Cole. Cole loses it. And Rickman has it. Here comes Knappenberger. Rickman's going to want to push the pace quickly. Gets it to Reams. Reams finds Hossel. Hossel. Now Reams. Nearly intercepted there. Gets over down low to Beeson with a nice feed to Dial for 2. Here comes Pritchard. This Rickman lead is 31-2. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Whiteside trying to get it up, but she goes to the double team, and it's going to be tipped around on the ground. Players collide. They're on the same team, and there's going to be a travel violation. It's going to go back to the Lady Tigers. (31-2) is the score right now. The shot goes up, and it won't fall there by Parrott. And it's going to go out of bounds, but it's going to stay with LMS. And Rickman grabs the steal, and here comes Beeson. Beeson throws it up, and it's good there for Rickman. Here comes the Lady Tigers. And it gets stolen and stolen again. And here comes LMS. And it's going to be took away there by Beeson. I believe there's going to be a jump ball there, as Rickman's going to obtain the basketball. And Addie Mae Knappenberger is going to cross the timeline here for Rickman. Now Hossel over to Knappenberger. Knappenberger tries to get down low to Hossel, but she nearly loses it as Ream keeps it in bounds. Ream loses it. Hossel tries a wide open 3. Won't fall. And it's going to go to LMS. 5 new Lady Bulldogs taking the game for 5 Lady Bulldogs as they go 5 in and 5 out for Rickman. As they
expect here for Rickman. They got this big of the league. You might want to get the younger players a little playing time here, get them a little more experience under their belt.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. You know, it'll help these younger players, you know, when they get older, even if they're playing in the Bantam games as well, it's going to help their experience getting to know the varsity level. And I know LMS might not be the greatest team out of everybody here in the state of Tennessee, but you know, getting up to speed with the varsity level, especially if you've been playing on Bantam as well, it's going to help you for that. As she keeps it in bounds, going to get a hard hit there on the bleachers. As Paul has it over to Clark. Number 14 misses that one. 14 Gall misses the shot. And now number 33, Cooper. And a whistle blows, and I believe it's going to be a jump ball. Excuse me, and here comes LMS.
For a three.
And it's good there by LMS, number 24. Let's see, number 24. Adams there for a three. As Rickman launches, one won't fall there. Gall goes up, won't go as the LMS grabs the rebound, and here comes Whiteside. She tries to get up to Cooper. Pass is tipped. They're on the ground. And it's going to be an official timeout as we have a Lady Tiger might be hurt here. She was grabbing her leg on the floor. New Lady Tigers come in the game for LMS. Nice feed, Cooper here. Lost her footing. As LMS has it, gets it over to number 5. Here she comes, pushing up the floor. Now number 22, Smith. And it's stolen by Gall. Here comes Rickman. Gall goes up and it's good. I believe Darcy Cooper is hurt there, but they're going to count the point. It's a 30-point game, 35-5, in favor of the Lady Bulldogs over Rickman. Not sure what the call was to go, but it's going to go to Rickman. 2 minutes to go. Now Melton. Gets over to Clark. Clark tries a three, won't go, and it's rebounded by Smith, and it's going to be another jump ball. Rickman's definitely been getting after this game. Even, you know, the younger players go here be able to get into this game and show some defensive intensity, and even on the offensive side of the ball, showing some intensity here against the Lady Tigers. As Smith has it, it's intercepted. Here comes Clark, pushing up the floor for Rickman. The shot is up, and it is good for Clark. She's got 4 points.
They like to play aggressive, and they are not going to let go. And I really like that about this Rickman team.
Yeah, you know, they're playing a very aggressive defensive basketball and on the offensive side of the ball as well. You know, even though they got them younger players in, they're still, you know, learning the ropes of like the varsity players being able to play very good defensively. 1:15 to go in the quarter, and it's going to be a running clock. Now as the clock dwindles down, 1:10 to go in the quarter. So now a minute. As Rickman's going to throw it in. It's 37-5 is the score in favor of the Lady Bulldogs of Rickman. Now Melton tries the mid-range jumper. Won't fall. Goes off the back iron. She grabs her own rebound. She's on the floor, and there's a fight for it. Gall has it. Now Clark. Number 12 tries the two. Won't go. As Rickman grabs the rebound, Clark has it. Clark gives it over to Gall. Gall tries a deep two-pointer. Off the back iron, here comes Smith for the Lady Tigers. 30 seconds to go. Just swiped away by number 12. With a nice pass there to Gall, and it dwindles in. I don't believe that's good. That's number 25, Paul. Sorry. Paul for her first basket of the game. It's 39-5 with 12 seconds to go in the third quarter. Nearly backcourt violation. She gets tripped up in there. There's going to be a foul here against against Rickman. I believe the foul is going to be on number 25, Paul. That'll be her first foul, team's first foul. As there's 0.6 seconds to go. As LMS not able to get a shot off here. And Rickman going into the fourth quarter leads this one 39-5 over the Lady Tigers of LMS.
Rickman's played a very competitive game, and it started early on, Zach.
Yeah, they pushed the intensity very early, got the lead up, had some good pressure, full court press defense against this LMS Lady Tigers team, and they hadn't looked back. They took the lead early, and LMS struggled to get on the board. They didn't get on the board till I think, the second quarter, I believe? Late second quarter, if so. Might have been the third quarter, but they didn't get on the board till later in the game. And Rickman, like I said, they never looked back, and they pushed the offensive and defensive end of the balls very, very, very efficiently. As the Lady Bulldogs have it, here comes Darcy Cooper pushing up the floor for the Lady Bulldogs. Cooper tried to get it down low to 45. And it's going to go out of bounds. This is a 5-minute or 6-minute running clock. Because it's 4:50 to go in the game. Lady Bulldogs lead 39-5. As the whistle blows. And someone have to tie their shoe over there. And Smith is going to throw the ball in for the Lady Tigers. Gets over number 24. There's going to be a foul on Rickman. Foul's going to be on number 22 against the Lady Bulldogs. That will be Riley Rudd. Her first foul. The shot goes up, and it's no good, and here comes Rickman. They lose the ball. Here comes Elin Hoover, number 45. She goes up and she gets fouled. Foul's going to be on number 12 for LMS. It'll be Sophia Smith as Elin Hoover heads to the charity stripe. First shot is up, and it is no good for Elin. Rickman still leads this one 39-5 here. 3 minutes to go in the game as the clock dwindles down. Hoover shoots her second shot off the front iron, won't go. And Smith grabs the rebound, and here comes the Lady Tigers. Shalia Smith now over to number 2, Zoe Vaughn. Now Smith has it and it's going to be knotted up. And it's going to be a jump ball and it's going to go. I think it's going to go to Rickman as 3 Lady Tigers takes in the game for them. They'll head to the consolation matchup and they'll play the loser of, I think the game's already been decided, Hillham and Allens. I believe they played that game last week as Darcy Cooper goes up and gets 2 there for Darcy Cooper.
This game right here, Rickman is sending a message to the entire district that they don't care whoever you are, they'll play you and they'll play very aggressive.
Yeah, you're right, Kobe. You know, they played a great basketball game. And, you know, no matter who they've played so far, we've seen, you know, maybe not the best LMS team, but even if they're playing against a better team, they've shown, say, you know, not even just, you know, the county, but they've showed the state as well. You know, the other teams that play in the state tournament can look at this record and be like, you know, they look at this game, see the offensive time of this game, watch the film, whatever they need to do as she scores for 2 and extends the lead 43-5. But, you know, whatever they need to do, you know, whether it's against a good or a bad or not as good of a team, they will press you hard. They will play hard. They will play hard on both offensive and defensive ends of the ball. Even if they're down 50 or up 50, no matter what, or even if it's a one-point game, even if the subs are in, they're able to play hard as well. Like you see these younger girls here, they're playing some hard-nosed basketball. They're up playing, you know, grabbing the ball from other people, creating these jump balls, playing very well on both ends of the ball. They just need to be more disciplined, but that will come as they get older. There's 1 minute and 5 seconds to go in the game as number 55 heads to the free throw line for the Lady Tigers.
We're here under a minute. Your score right now is 43 Bulldogs, 5 LMS, and the Bulldogs have taken care of business here.
Yeah, but she's just hit that first shot, or the first shot. But like you said, it's not really going to change anything. As Rickman here, they came in here, they took care of business like they were supposed to, and they're looking forward to the championship game on Saturday. As she dribbles the second shot, 30 seconds to go in the game, clock tickling down, and it is good. She gets both free throws. 20 seconds to go. Here comes Rickman. And it's intercepted by LMS, and here they come. They're showing some defensive intensity for LMS there. And it's 9-43. 5 seconds to go in the game, and it's too late here for the Lady Tigers. As this will be a victory for the Lady Bulldogs. The final score, 43-49 here for the Lady Bulldogs of Rickman. And the Lady Bulldogs move on to the county championship, and you know they've showed great intensity from the start. They shot the ball well. They played the good defensive basketball in the first quarter, and they got up early and they didn't look back. So
yes, that's true, Zach. And this Rickman team right here is some team I'd be looking out for right here, as the district championship will be on Saturday.
I agree with you too, Kobe. So after this game, Rickman takes the lead, takes the win here, moves on to the county championship game. The next will be our last game between the Wilson Warriors and the Hillham Tigers in the boys matchup. The winner will take on the Allens Hawks in the county championship game, and the loser will take on the Rickman Bulldogs in the third place game. We'll be right back in about 5 minutes. get started for the final matchup tonight. The Wilson Warriors and the Hillham Tigers. And Cody, let me tell you about this one. Wilson is a beast to be reckoned with. They're a good basketball team. In years past, everybody's like, oh, Wilson's terrible. Wilson's this, Wilson's that. They are a good basketball team this year. Let me just say they beat everybody in the county so far, and they're looking to continue that streak tonight against Hillham. And if they do that, they're going to have a rematch with Allens on Saturday, and that promises to be a phenomenal matchup here at Livingston Academy.
Just for the tip-off, if you look at them, the height difference between these two teams is just unreal.
Yes, as number 23, Phillips gets Wilson started here for two, and it's 2-0. Marley Sells is going to have this Hillham team kind of coached up here and maybe looking to play upset. As Greenwood has it, Greenwood tried to dribble between the defenders. Greenwood nearly loses the dribble. He picks it back up, and he nearly loses it. He's going to stay in bounds. He fakes it, throws it up, won't go, and Wilson's going to grab the rebound. As Cook is going to slow it down, and here comes the Warriors. And here comes Phillips. Down low, gets to number 24, Andrus. Now 45 with a nice basket there by McLeod. And it's 4-0 in favor of the Warriors here. Greenwood throws it up, won't go, a little too strong. What a pass there. Full court pass as number 23, Phillips, goes in for two.
This Wilson offense so far is coming out, and they're coming out on fire right now.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of the game before this one. The Rickman Lady Bulldogs, they started quickly. They had some good defensive intensity, just like we see from Wilson here. As Phillips is on a run between Greenwood, and Phillips throws it up for two. Nice layup there by Phillips, and he's got 6 points to start this one. As it's 8-0 in favor of Wilson. Greenwood tries to lay it up, and it's short. Gentry's putback is no good, and Andrus grabs the rebound. Like you said earlier, this is a huge height differential. Wilson, they're massive on the height spectrum. As it's good there by number 45, McLeod, and Marley Sells wants to talk about it. And it's 10-0 here to start the game in favor of Wilson. Wilson, I don't know the last time the Warriors made the county championship game. If they continue playing like they have within these first few minutes, they're looking for another county championship game appearance, and I'm not sure if they've even made it ever to the county championship game. I know in the first game of the season they went to Rickman, and they beat Rickman, I think, by 2 or 3. And that was the first time I think they've beat Rickman, if not since the 50s or 60s, but if not that ever. And so, Wilson's proved everybody wrong this year. I hate that for Wilson, that it's the stereotype that, that they've not been a good team. That's just a stereotype. Probably a lot of people expected them not to be that great of a team this year. But they got up and they said, hey, we're going to be good this year. We're going to go beat everybody in the county, and we might even win it. And so, they've not lost a county game. They won at Allens. They only played everybody one time. Compared to everybody else, though, they play everybody twice. So that's something to keep in mind there. Wilson didn't play everybody at a home. They only played the county opponents on the road. So that really helped them for intense environments as well, especially at Allens. I was able to go to that game and watch that as well. As Wilson ended up winning that one by about, I'd say 6 or 8. It was close. Sorry, Wilson ended up winning that one. As Greenwood tries to throw it up, and it bounces up, and it's good there by Parker Greenwood. And he gets the Tigers on the board here. It's still comebackable here for Hillham. Gets it down low to the big boy Andrews, won't go. And they're going to be trying to hold for the rebound, and good. And Hillham has had some good defensive or good hustle right there on that play. Trying to get the rebound, trying to get it back, but they do right here with the jump ball.
That's adjustments you can tell that the coach really talked about with Hillham during that timeout. After they score points, she wants that team back down on the other side of the court.
Yeah, as Wilson grabs the steal, and it's going to be tipped up. It's going to be fought for us. Hillham's going to keep it in bounds. Parker Greenwood pushing it up quickly for the Tigers. Greenwood looking at someone to get it to. Nearly tried to get over to Deming, but it's going to stay with Hillham after it hit a Wilson defender. 3:14 to go in favor of Wilson. They lead 10-0. 10-2. Gentry looking to get it in. Gentry. There's going to be a foul on Wilson. Foul's going to be on number 22, Andrus. It'll be his first foul as Gentry tries to get it in. Gets it to Deming, and he's fouled.
Good call right there by the refs.
And number 20, it'll send number 24, Ledbetter, to the free throw line. His first shot is up. It is no good there by Ledbetter. He'll have another shot at it. Shot is up, and it is no good. And he'll have one more here. And the third one is no good. It's tough right there to come up empty at the free throw line, but I think if Hillham could make some adjustments defensively and have some good shots offensively, I think you'll be able to erase that those three misses there. As he misses his putback and he misses putback again as number 21, Andrus grabs the rebound. They get out to number 3, Phillips, who tries a three. Won't fall, and number 24, Burchett can't get it, and Andrus can't get the putback. And here comes Hillham. Here comes Greenwood. Greenwood tries to throw up, and it's blocked. And here comes Wilson. Phillips pushing the offense here for the Warriors, as he's already got 8 points of the 12 scored by the Warriors. It's 12-2.
Hillham's going to have to make some adjustments here on that paint with Wilson, because that is all they are attacking, and they are killing Hillham in that department.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. And something part of to do that is with the height difference. You know, it's kind of tough when you don't have a big guy, but Hillham's got to be able to create them outside shots and, you know, find some good looks against this height.
I agree.
Here's Greenwood. Now Gentry has it. Gentry, and it's stolen by Phillips. Here comes Wilson, as he is the leading scorer here. Phillips, he's got 12 points of the 16. And this one, they've been very scrappy defensively. As Greenwood working the mid-range. Won't fall. Gentry fighting for the rebound on the ground. And Phillips pushing up the floor. It's a 2-on-1. He slows it down. Gets it down low to number 45. Number 45, McLeod, for 2. He's got 6 points. Him and Phillips are the only 2 to score in this one. Here comes Greenwood. Greenwood driving on the baseline, throws it up, won't fall. Grabs on rebound after it's tipped a little bit, but he grabs it. Gentry has it. Now over to Deming. Deming nearly loses it. Parker Greenwood gets it. Greenwood definitely undersized here compared to the defender McLeod. And it's picked off, and Wilson's going to keep it in bounds. McLeod. It's going to be orange basketball. He double dribbled there. And Parker Greenwood's going to bring it. Wilson leads this one 18-2. Here comes Gentry. Gentry takes it in on his own. Oh, man, that's tough there, Gentry. He had a great look, but just couldn't fall for it there. 30 seconds to go as he misses that one, and here comes Wilson. Phillips with the mid-range jumper. Rims out. And Wilson's going to grab the offensive rebound, but it's going to be a jump ball with 21 seconds to go. And the Tigers are going to have it. As Cook gives it over to Phillips. Phillips in the corner. Phillips going to drive. And it gets stolen here by Hillham. And there's going to be a foul there on Phillips. He was reaching in a little bit there. Good call by the official, and that'll be his first foul. They got 10 seconds to work. And the shot is no good, but here comes Phillips. They got 5 seconds. He just shoots the three, and it's good there by Phillips. And he is the leading scorer for the Warriors as they lead here at the end of the first quarter, 21-2. Kobe, this is kind of reminding me of the game we've seen before. Most teams, they have those years that are, rebuilding years or years, they're waiting on new players to show up after they lost a lot of 8th graders. But Hillham, they've had some good looks. They've had some good rotations. The one Gentry here just couldn't get it to fall. It was a great look, but it wasn't enough to get it in the basket there. Had some good looks they wanted to. But I think if you're Hillham, especially with your undersized, you're going to be able to create some contact there down low and get to the free throw line.
I think Hillham on the defensive side, they need to focus on keeping them out of the paint, because when they are attacking the paint, they are scoring nearly every possession.
No, I totally agree with you, and especially they need to get a little bit better on that transition defense. You see Phillips running the floor, they get the steal, and it's a 1v0 down there. Phillips is a wide open layup. If you're him, you kind of got to have somebody playing the back position for you. Be ready to stop the guy who's going to go and get the wide open layup. And if you're going to foul him good. Make him earn the 2 points at the free throw line. Either way, but I think you're right on that one for Hillham, as they're going to get the ball here as we head into the second quarter, as they trail this one 21-2 here against the Wilson Warriors. And the Wilson team is the number 1 team in the county. They're undefeated in the county, and they're proving it tonight.
On the offensive side of the ball, I want to see them create more shot opportunities, more buckets, and just make some more three-pointer shots.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. But there's going to be a foul there on Wilson. Foul's going to be on number 35. That is Cook. That'll be his first foul of the game. Hillham's going to be able to redo this possession. Gentry nearly gets it in. He jumps in, but he steps right out of bounds. And, if I'm Allen's, I'm here watching this game, seeing what Wilson has tendencies to do if they end up winning this game, see what you can adjust before Saturday and get ready for that championship game. As Gentry drives in with a nice drive in there by Gentry for 2. And a good basket there for Gentry. Here's Wilson. Try to get it down low. Try to keep it in bounds now. Phillips gets it over to McLeod. McLeod throws it up, and it's good there for McLeod.
If I'm Allen's and Wilson does win this game, the main focus on defense I would be focusing on is paint defense, my bad. That's where Wilson is attacked majority of the night.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. As Phillips just scores another basket there. But like you said, really bit better at paint defense, playing the big man defense. But it's kind of tough because, if you really think about it, if you look at this team, Wilson, they're bigger than the Rickman team we've seen. They're bigger than the Allen team we've seen. They're definitely bigger than this team. But like you said, Allen's, they were able to, play the big against Rickman. Rickman had 2 big guys there, and they were able to play some good defense against them and limit them to their shot capability as well. But that's what they're really definitely going to have to do against this Wilson team if they was to win this basketball game. Phillips gets it over to McLeod. Now number 35, Cook tries a 3. Won't go as Gentry grabs the rebound and gives it up to Greenwood. Greenwood tries to lay it up himself. Won't go as number 22. Number 22 grabs the rebound. Now Phillips tries a 3. Won't fall as Andrews grabs the rebound. Puts it up, won't go. And it's tipped up. McLeod grabs it, throws it up, won't go. He gets his own rebound, puts it up again, and it's good there by McLeod. He's got 10 points. Phillips has 17 points in this one for the Warriors so far. And here comes Phillips again. Running the floor, goes it up. And it's good, but it's going to be an offensive foul there against Phillips. That'll be his second foul of the game. As Wilson leads 27-4, 3:30 to go in the first half as 2 Tigers check in for 2 Tigers. And Wilson's going to call a timeout. But up for the timeout, Wilson, is still leading this with 27-4. Kobe, like we said earlier, if Wilson was to win this game, Allen's got to make sure to watch their tendencies, and watch what they're capable of. Like you said, they're going to have to play. They're going to have to be able to play the big man defense down low. They got to be able to guard the two big guys they got down low because they are dominating the boards right now against the shorter Hillham team. And Allen's got to make sure that doesn't happen to him on Saturday if Wilson was to win this one.
And the main focus for the Allens team, if this Wilson team does win, is, like I said, is interior defense. That would be the main focus because that is where they're attacking in this game. And that's where I would focus at.
Yeah, I totally agree with you on that one. Watching the big guys down low, making sure you got to keep Phillips under control. He's already got 18 points tonight. Really got to watch him. He hit 1 3 earlier. If you leave him open, he might could get hot outside on the perimeter. But, a lot of things to keep in mind defensively here if you're the Hawks sitting here watching this game or if you're Coach Stacy. You really got to watch the Wilson Warriors here. And, you're going to want – they beat you at your home gym if you're Allens. Wilson beat you at your home gym. So you're definitely going to want some revenge here on Saturday if Wilson was to pull this one out. Going against the Warriors, you're definitely going to want some revenge. You're going to have some determination to take them down because they beat you in your home gym. But like we said, they're going to have to learn to be able to create some difficult shots for the big guys, and they're going to have to make sure to get some rebounds.
And Allens is going to have to force some shots, make 4 shots on that the outside, and that right there can win them the game.
Yeah, we've seen it earlier. Hayden Ray had a huge three-pointer in the corner. That was the huge momentum slinger there for Allens, which separated himself from Rickman as Hillham misses that shot. But, Hayden Ray's three-pointer was massive for the Hawks there in that aspect. And he separated himself from Rickman in that game, which led him on to move on to the championship game. As Wilson gets fouled, and Phillips will be at the free throw line. Sorry, Andrews will be at the free throw line.
I'd like to see a little more perimeter shooting here out of this Wilson team. I think they could do pretty good doing it, and I think they need to go towards it.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. They've proven they can score the basketball down low. We've seen that. But Phillips says he's only made 1 3 tonight, and I believe you can get him hot on the three-point shot. He'll be good, and especially if Allens is up coming out playing some big-time down-low defense, they're going to have to be able to create some perimeter shooting here if you're Wilson. We have to be able to shoot the ball. The ref nearly is in the way, and here comes Phillips. Phillips trying to keep his dribble alive. Phillips gets it out number 35. Cook tries a 3, won't fall. As 24 grabs the rebound, and his foul is going to be on the floor here against Wilson. That right there was a prime example of the height differential. Number 24, Burchett. He may have not scored so far in the game, but he's playing a big-time role on the offensive and defensive side of the ball, just grabbing those rebounds. As Phillips tries a three-pointer, won't go, and here comes Hillham. Shot goes up, and it's blocked there by Wilson, but they put it back in right there by number 30, Gentry. He's got 4 points. And it's 6-29 in favor of the Warriors. Now McLeod puts it up, rims out. He grabs on rebound, puts it up, and it's good there by McLeod. He's got 12 points so far. Minute 50 to go. Greenwood throws it up, won't go. And Burchett grabs the rebound, and here comes Phillips running the point. Phillips gets it over to Andrews. Andrews won't go. I believe that's Cook. As Burchett misses the putback, and Gentry grabs the rebound, and here comes Greenwood. They find number 21. With a nice little move there by Hillham there, but they couldn't capitalize on the basket, and Wilson has it. Here's Phillips.
When Wilson gets the ball, it's almost like they're playing hot potato in the paint because that ball is just passing, and Hillham's just so small they can't block the ball.
Yeah, I totally agree with you there. Even after Wilson shoots the ball, they might be going up for the rebound against their own teammate, and they might even know it. But that's kind of, something you kind of see in middle school ball as they're chasing after the ball there on the other end. Good hustle there from both teams, and it's going to go to Wilson. 50.2 seconds to go in the first half. Wilson leads this one 31-6 as number 0 and number 4 check in the game for Wilson. As Burchett and McLeod come out, Phillips stay in the game. He's the leading scorer here for the Warriors.
I think this game right here could be a statement win right here for Wilson to Allens. Allens made a statement to them beating Rickman, and I think this win right here could be another statement back to them.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. As a foul has been called on the floor, foul's going to be on number 4, Parker Greenwood. That'll be his first foul. But yeah, like you said, they proved a statement win against Rickman here, and this is a big statement win here for Wilson, even though Hillham was, I believe, the 5th team in the county. But it doesn't matter, though, because once you win, you'll be able to move on. And Wilson's definitely going to be looking forward to seeing Allens in the championship game. And I know for sure Allens is sitting there waiting, saying, hey, we want this team, we want to play this team, and we want to beat this team in the county championship game and prove ourselves that we are the best team in the county. As number 1 is at the free throw line, Sullivan. First free throw was good there for Sullivan. As number 32 checks in the game for number 23, Phillips. Number 32. As Sullivan shoots the second free throw, and it's good. Here's Smith. Smith has it for the Warriors. Over to 32. Watts. Over to Smith. Smith now over to 35. Cook tries a 3. Rims over. And here comes Hillham with 8 seconds to go. They got time to hold it for 1 as they lose it. And just scrambling on the ground. They got plenty of time. 2, 1. Smith throws it up. And it's short there. But at the end of the first half, Wilson leads this one 31-8 over Hillham. Kobe, we see Wilson. They're playing phenomenal. They're grabbing the rebounds like they should be, especially against this smaller Hillham team. If this game continues on how it has been, it feels like we're going to see Wilson Allens in the championship game. What do you think? What do you expect from that game on Saturday if we was to see Wilson and Allens on Saturday in the championship game here?
If I'm Allens right now, my game plan would be working on the interior defense, and I think that is right there where Wilson's going to attack. And then if I'm on the offensive spectrum, I'm going to be attacking the outside shots and making quick plays, making screen plays and all that to get some three-pointers inside shots.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Wilson, when they see Allens' defense, they can't be disrupted by that full-court press. They got to be able to break the pressure that they're going to have there. And if not, it can end up being a bad day for Wilson because Allens definitely capitalized off that pressure when they played against Rickman earlier today. Allens, Hayden Ray, he had several three-pointers. He had 12 points just from three-pointers in their game in their win against Rickman. So he had the dagger there against them late in the game. If you're Allens and you're sitting here watching this game, I think you got to watch, like you said, the interior defense. Man, we're not big in size compared to Wilson, but you really got to look at what you can do to take the advantages against this bigger team. Create some outside shots. Wilson's not been able. They've only hit 1 3 this game. You're in the upper hand if you're able to create some outside shots for yourself, and if you're able to make them shoot outside shots because they've only hit 1 this game. They've had some good looks, but they've not been able to knock them down. But if you can make them uncomfortable at the three-point line and even from the mid-range jumper they like to shoot, I think you have a good chance to beat them if you're Allens.
I think the game plan here for Wilson tonight has been very great. They know Allens is a small team. Not Allens, my bad. Hillham. They know Hillham's a small team, and they've attacked their size.
Yeah, they've definitely used their size for their advantage, but they've shown that, they've only hit 1 3-pointer, but that's okay, especially against a team this small. Gentry's only got 2 points. Greenwood's got 2. And then Sullivan has 2 as well with his free throws. But, if you're Hillham, it's tough just because, you're not in favor here, especially in the size category. You're so much shorter than everybody, and it's hard to, to shoot shots and have a post game when you're compared to somebody with a hot size as Wilson. So, as of right now, it's 31-8, and we'll be right back after this in favor of Wilson.
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you. Contact local agent Phil Marshall for your personal price plan today.
That's from way down.
All right, and we're back at Livingston Academy here with Wilson leading Hillham at the start of the second half as they lead 31-8 over the Tigers here in this semifinal matchup. As if the second half goes how it did the first half, it feels like we're going to see Wilson and Allens in this championship matchup on Saturday, which is promising to be a very, very good basketball game between two highly competitive and two good basketball teams. Phillips is leading the Warriors here. He's got 17 points in the first half. And McLeod, he had 12 points in the first half. And Andrews has 2. He has a set of free throws there, and he's got 2 points. That should be a total of 31. And then Gentry has 4 points for the Tigers. Greenwood has 2. And Sullivan has 2 as well.
If Hillham wants to win this game, Zach, what do you think Hillham needs to do?
If Hillham was to be able to come back in this game, and they got to be able to prepare for a good Allens team. Allens is very, very good, and they got to be able to raise their intensity, especially on the offensive and defensive side of the basketball. But they're going to have to do it in this game first before they can look forward to the championship game. As Gentry's going to throw it into Greenwood, and we get underway here in the second half of this matchup. Bird tries to throw it up, won't go. And he loses. Phillips loses his dribble, but it's going to go back to Hillham here. 31-8 is the score in favor of Wilson. Gentry's going to throw it in, tries to get it. He got it to number 21, Savage. The shot is no good, and here comes Wilson. Phillips, he's the leading scorer for him. He's down to McLeod. McLeod with a nice pass there from Phillips. And McLeod gets his scoring started this half. And Wilson pushes that lead 33-9. Savage tries a 3, won't fall for him. That's going to go the other way. 5:26 to go in the quarter. Phillips is going to slow things down here for Wilson. Birchie tries a three, won't fall, but Andrews grabs the rebound, and it's good there for Andrews. Cook was open. The big man, he just takes a shot. He's open. I don't blame him for that one. Bird has it. Looking to do with it. Finds Savage. Savage try to get it down. There's going to be a foul there, I believe, on number 35. Yep, foul is going to be on number 35, Cook. That'll be his second foul. And Gentry trying to get it in for Hillham. Gets it to Bird. Bird. Try to get it to number 1 there. It is going to be jump ball from Sullivan, and Wilson's going to take over. Four minutes and 45 seconds to go in the third quarter. Wilson leads 35-8. As going to be a charging foul there on Wilson. It's going to be on number 23, Phillips. That'll be his third foul of the game. And we're going to have a sub. Number 4, Smith's going to come in for Phillips. He's got 3 fouls. And Greenwood's going to bring the ball down the court. Greenwood thought about the shot, turn around. Gives it to Bird. Bird hands off to Gentry. Gentry tries a three, and it's good there by Gentry for a three.
We need to see a little more of that from him.
Yeah, that's the first three of the game they've had for them. But if they're able to create some shots like that, they might be able to pull themselves out of this hole. Smith with a nice pass there by McLeod to Andrews, but he couldn't capitalize. Grabs on rebound. McLeod's going to grab that rebound. McLeod throws it up, and it's good there by McLeod. He's got 4 points this half. As Hillham's pushing up quickly. Has a deep two-pointer, and it's good there by Hillham there, number 21. I believe that is Savage for a deep two-pointer. And like you said, Kobe, if we can see a bit more outside perimeter shooting, pulling the big guys out from down low, it'll be good for the Hillham Tigers there. Hillham on a small little run here, gives us to Savage. Now Sullivan looking to do with it. Sullivan throws it up, won't fall, and oh man, he's on the ground here, and there's going to be a jump ball. Really big size differential there between number 30 Gentry and number 24 Burchett. As Hillham's going to have the ball. They trail this one 37-13. Savage tries it, but it won't fall, and here comes Wilson. And McLeod for 2. Wilson extending this lead here.
A few years, that might be an alley-oop.
Yeah, I totally agree with you on that one, especially with the height differential. He's able to jump very, very high. He's very lanky. That's definitely going to, he might be in 8th grade. Wait till he's in high school, and he's definitely might be slamming it home. Gentry looking to throw it in. Gets it into Sullivan. Sullivan guarded by Smith. Guarded by Smith. And it's going to go to Wilson as it was. And here comes number 4, Smith, pushing up the floor here for Wilson. Smith, nice defense there by number 21, Savage, for the Tigers, as number 11 checks in for number 1, number 11. The frame, I believe, checks in for number 1, Sullivan. Now Smith has it over number 35. He tries a three-pointer for Wilson Cook, and it won't fall. Saved in bounds there by the Warriors. McLeod goes up. They blew the whistle. He was out of bounds before he shot the ball, as Hillham's going to get the ball back. 2:40 to go in the game as a shot by Savage is no good. It's rebounded by Andrews. He's handed over to Cook, and here comes Wilson. And now Smith has it. Smith tries to get it down low to McLeod. McLeod for 2. He's becoming very dominant in this one. Greenwood. Over to Savage. Savage outsides, and it's going to be a jump ball. as Deming's going to come in for Savage. Deming kind of adds some height, but, he's very skinny and a very lanky kid, and it's going to be tough to compete against very taller and more built kids. Gets it down low. McLeod throws it up, and it's good for McLeod. Amazing shot there by McLeod as Wilson pushes this lead even further, 43-13. It's going to go out of bounds, but it's going to stay with Hillham.
Coming into this game, Wilson had one good game plan, and that was get your big man in the center and just throw the ball to him and let him get some points.
And yeah, you're right about that, but especially thinking about them, they kind of got, as McLeod checks out of the game and number 0 checks in poorly, Wilson's kind of got two big guys. They've got number 24 down low. He can grab the boards very well, but number 45, McLeod, definitely can put the points on you, and he'll make you pay for it too if you don't get those rebounds. And here comes Wilson, puts up the floor after a turnover from Hillham. Now Andrews tries the mid-range jumper, won't fall. Smith grabs a nice offensive rebound there, and it's good there for Smith. His first basket of the basketball game. 1:20 to go in the third quarter. Wilson leads this one 43-13 against the Hillham Tigers. Now the frame tries, it won't fall, and Burchett grabs the rebound. Smith's going to slow it down here for the Warriors. Number 0, Farley tries a 3, and the big guy hits it.
You tell the crowd loves him.
That's right for that one. As tries that one, won't fall, and here comes Wilson, 40 seconds to work. Smith with a nice move, just couldn't capitalize on that one, and here comes Gentry. Gentry nearly loses his footing, goes up, falls hard there. Good sportsmanship there by number 24, Burchett, if they're taking on Ginger, as he's going to head to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws. Gentry's first shot is good. As number 32, Watts, checks in the game for number 22, Andrews. Gentry's going to get ready to shoot his second shot. 31 seconds to go in the quarter, and the second one is good for Gentry. His shot is no good. And Hillham's going to keep it in bounds, but he throws it into Wilson. The shot is no good there by Watts. And number 35, Cook's going to settle it out. Got to get it down low to Burchett. Burchett throws it up, and it's good there by Burchett. That's something they'll want to see more, especially in the championship game with 3 seconds to go in the quarter. Let's see if they can get something going. Greenwood tries the half court, and it's not going to go. But like we said, that's what we're going to see. We're going to want to see more from Burchett, especially in the championship game. You got McLeod, the other big guy, working, but you want to see Burchett in the scoring column as well. That's his first basket of the game, but I guarantee you when they play Hillham, he'll definitely have more points than just 2 points at the start of the fourth quarter.
This has been a dominant performance by this Wilson team, and this coach just came in with a great game plan.
Yeah, I totally agree with you there on that one, Kobe. They use the big guys. They utilize their size as well as they should have, and they definitely took advantage, of having the open shots and creating good looks for themselves. And on the defensive end, they're making it tough for Hillham, to be able to have some good shots, and they're doing well on deflecting the passes and making steals and stuff as it should be on the defensive end of the ball. As for Hillham, it's just tough, to go against teams that are so much bigger than you, especially if you're very, very undersized, and if you're not quick, it's going to be tough. As we start the fourth quarter, the score is 50-15 in favor of the Wilson Warriors here. The winner heads to the county championship against Allens here on Saturday morning, and the loser will take on the Rickman Bulldogs in the consolation game for third place. Entering the tournament, Wilson was the number 1 team. Hillham was the number 5 team, as that one's going to go out of bounds and head to Wilson. Wilson was the number 1 team. Rickman was actually the number 2 seed, and Allens was number 3. LMS was number 4, and Hillham was number 5. Hillham defeated LMS last week in the first round, or in the play-in game, as some would call it, as Smith goes for 2. 5:40 to go in the game. Wilson leads this one 52. As Deming tries a deep three-pointer just off the front iron. And Ledbetter grabs the rebound. Deming has it. Gets it over to DeFrank. DeFrank gets it out and he loses it. Deming showing some good hustle there. And it's going to stay with Hillham. 5:16 to go in the game. Deming. And number 24, Ledbetter, loses his footing there, and Wilson's going to take advantage of it. And here comes the Warriors. Farley. Number 32 misses that one. Watts hits up the side of the backboard. Here comes Hillham. Deming now to frame, tries it and skid off the back of the backboard, and Wilson's going to have it. Number 34, Dial, checks in the game for number 24, Ledbetter. 4:25 to go in the fourth quarter and in the basketball game, as Smith has it here for Wilson. Gives it off to Stevens. Now Smith tries to drive in on his own, won't go, and here comes Hillham. Deming. A good shot there by Deming as he kind of cuts into this lead. His first basket of the game. 4 minutes to go. 17-52 is the score. Already tries a deep three-pointer. It's not going to go there by Phillips. They try another one. It's not going to go. Nearly grabs his own rebound, but it's going to go out of bounds. It's 3 new Warriors checking the game for them. And I don't blame the coach here. You know, they're going to rest up these players before Saturday. You're looking like you're going to have a really, really, really big game in the championship against the Allens Hawks.
I think Wilson, if they use their size for their advantage, they could pull away with that game against Allens.
Yeah, I totally agree with you there, Kobe, on that one. As Deming shoots a deep three-pointer and it's short. Yeah, if Wilson uses their size and they're able to create shots, and especially if they're able to create havoc for Allens on their offensive side of the ball and on Wilson's defensive side of the ball, it'll be tough for Allens to guard that. As he pops a three, won't go, and Hillham's going to grab the rebound. But, yeah, I think Wilson has the ability to make it tough on Allens as they did earlier this year, as Deming has a good lead, but he couldn't get the shot to go. And it's going to go out of bounds. It's going to stay with Hillham. As number 33 checks into the game for Wilson. Ridgway checks in for number 32, Watts. That shot is no good, and they grab their own rebound. 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's going to go to Wilson. As it will be a running clock. Sorry, it was Hillham's ball. It will be running clock. 2 minutes and 5 seconds to go in the game. Deming's looking to throw it in. Gets it at number 42 there. And there's going to be a foul there on Wilson. Minute 50 to go in the game. Wilson is knocking on the door of Allens, saying, hey, we're ready for you on Saturday morning. The shot is up, and it is no good there by the Tigers as they grab their own rebound. Perkins, he's trapped there. Trying to get out there to number 11 to frame, and here comes Wilson. They got the steal. He goes up with it, rolls off the front iron, and here comes Wilson. And he gets tripped up in his own dribble. It's going to go out of bounds, but it's going to stay with Hillham as number 1 checks back in the game. So does number 21 that's checking the game for Deming and DeFrank. Gets it inbound. Now Dakota. Now Sullivan. 50 seconds to go. Try to get to Sullivan. Bouncing around. Sullivan throws it up, and it's good there by Sullivan. Not a bad game from Sullivan. He's had 4 points tonight. And they pop a three, and it's good there by number 10, Stevens, for three. It's 55-19, 25 seconds to go in the game as Sullivan has it, and it's picked off by Wilson. Here they come. Phillips tries a three of his own. Rims out. Here comes Hillham crossing the timeline. 10 seconds to go. Dial has it. Dial throws it up. Won't go, and it's going to go out of bounds, but not before the clock's going to run out. As this one ends, and Wilson, we're going to see Wilson and Allens in the county championship game on Saturday morning here at Livingston Academy as Wilson gets it done here, 55-14 against the Hillham Tigers. Kobe, what do you think about this one?
I think Wilson came here and they played their butts out tonight. And they attacked the paint, and Hillham just couldn't do anything about it.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. You know, they utilized their size as they should have against a shorter Hillham team. They took the advantages they had, and I know they're very looking forward to this county championship game against Allens. I know Allens ended up beating them, Wilson ended up beating them at Allens earlier this year, but Allens is definitely going to be ready for that matchup, but so will Wilson. I think it's promising. We'll have a phenomenal matchup on Saturday morning. Well, that'll do it, folks. Wilson defeats Hillham. Lady Bulldogs of Rickman defeat LMS, and the Hawks defeat Rickman Bulldogs in the first game we had tonight. The Rickman Bulldogs will take on the Hillham Tigers in the boys' consolation matchup, while the Lady Tigers of LMS, I believe, will take on the Lady Hawks of Allens in the girls' consolation. And then the boys in the girls' championship, it'll be the Rickman Lady Bulldogs against the Hillham Lady Tigers. And then in the boys' championship, you'll have the Wilson Warriors and the Allens Hawks on Saturday morning here at Livingston Academy. For Zach Lewis and Kobe Rogers, signing off.